Get the pecans off. White people don't wait. They don't want to let Yahuwah do what he's supposed to do. A pecan is right. Before it get right, it'll drop down to the ground. It's gonna pop itself out of the shell. You wait till it complete. Someone pull it out and it's still stuck in there. When it's ready, it'll pop itself out. Yeah. Y'all didn't know that. But see, now what white folks do, they'll go in there and shake the trees. They'll take the damn pecan before they're ready. They'll grab them early. Then they try to rush from the market. They let stuff sit so long. By the time you get it, be right, and they can call it fresh. White people don't do that. That's why they pull green banana. Nobody pick green banana but a retard. Y'all go in the store because they just mass producing stuff. Nobody picks green bananas. Who from out? Did y'all grow bananas? Did y'all used to pick green bananas? Y'all did? Put a check by when you get done, you put your name on there. Nobody knows green banana. They got a green banana though. Now I'm talking about not a yellow banana that's green. You don't peel those. You don't pick those to eat them though. It's too early. See that? I know I'm talking about. Still, when we get done, you put your name up under that backward jet. Put your name right, Lord, on my Lord. And hey, you know what the world come to when I got to put the Lord name on the board. What is the world coming to? Boy, y'all is off the chain right here. See, y'all need to learn stuff like this. And also, we need to push closer and faster to get in the farm. I had a contractor, a friend of mine. He gave me some fruit. He stopped me and gave me some vegetables. Damn, boy, he grew that stuff out his field. When I tell you, damn, I ate that stuff my wife cooked. Listen, man, you just realize how bad food really is. I ain't even making this up. I was totally shocked. He gave me some squash, some cucumbers, some zucchini, and a bunch of peppers. And I ain't eat no peppers. I ain't Mexican. But anyway, I was like, when my wife cooked, listen, that vegetable, they were so pretty. They cooked them. When I ate them, I was like, so what have I been eating? When I tasted those things, I was just totally shocked. You really realize what you lost. They conditioner. Like I told you, with older people, mother never tell you, y'all parents would have ate at Church's Chicken and Miss Winters and Popeye how many times? When they'd have tasted that stuff, they'd have told they couldn't eat it. I remember old people say certain stuff, you'd be like, what's wrong with this? Because they got our taste buds tainted to where listen, you ate some really fresh, listen, he said, I grow inside my garden, all natural. I said, I'm coming straight to your garden. He said, man, his tomato, I'm telling you, it was just totally, it wasn't like a little different. It was totally different enough that I'm going to make you don't want to eat that stuff. But I ain't got no choice because I ain't growing nothing. I'm probably growing me some marijuana and then grow that. I'll get that marijuana. It'll give me the strength to eat all the vegetables. Because I don't want to waste nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to grow all that stuff and waste. So what I'm probably do is give me like a marijuana crop and then eat that. Then I'll be able to go through and finish off my garden in time. But y'all, again, it's been a while since we talked. We do need to get it. Because a lot of cancers, a lot of these diseases we get, y'all look at these people sick everywhere. The water, listen. We need our own water. I'm telling you, when I tell y'all we need to break away from these people and we need to establish our own, these people killing us. They killing us. They don't even need guns. The little shooting they showing us on the news, really, they making a fool out of us. For the little few people, even the police killing hundreds, that's not even equating to the amount of people they killing us with the medicine and with the food. Because food is medicine. Why people talking about, oh, man, I don't eat that stuff, man, I don't eat that stuff, all this stuff what they don't do and all that food and drugs they don't take. Hell, if you eating this food, you eat medicine. That's what food is medicine. It's for healing of the body. That's why white people have been working to keep us sick. We don't control anything. We don't manufacture anything. I don't know how many times I'm going to tell you about that. What we had to get rid of our fear of thinking that white people are essential to our survival. And white people are putting themselves in a situation where they look to run everything. So it just naturally looks correct for a white person to be over something. Like I told when I seen Craig, I had one of my partners. When I said, hey, this is my boss. He just went right. He shook his hand, all nice to meet him. You can tell, like, he wanted to put a good impression for me. I said, Craig, what the hell wrong with you? I said, you ain't got no boss. but then it seemed like natural that, Craig, didn't it seem natural that white man looking at him would look like he would possibly been over me? It just seemed natural though, wouldn't it? When we get thought, you put your name on the board. Because you didn't act like it. He supposed to drew back like, hold on for a minute. You been lying or something. Look, Craig, like, Craig just felt, he just faced it. He's like, how you doing, young Craig? You know what I'm saying? Then he want to talk me up or something where I don't get fired or something like that. I do people like that. They'll come, I tell them, I said, listen, I said, that's my boss. And I said, if you would go in there and tell them, I said, I'm doing a good job. I said, because they talking about letting me go. They be like, they'll walk there and say, they be like, yeah, they say, I just want to talk to you and tell you that he's doing a great job. They be like, what? They be like, yeah, and and don't get rid of him and replace him. I love that shit too. I be like, look at that, but they just go in there, they just be begging for, they be talking up a good talk like that. They be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's all right. I love it too. Y'all all right? But I want to see every one of us empowered. I want to see you empowered. I want to see us empowered. Y'all got me? I do. I can see a nation ran and controlled by us. I recently went to look at some property I got, some spots. All black community. Damn if you couldn't smell it. Listen, shit went on the ground, shit went tore up. You could tell when the white people, and it was nice. I said, this you just seeing black people around you, and they were speaking. I said, look at this shit here. You don't get to see a lot of that with us. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we doing a lot, but they don't publicize that. They always want to talk about the Buckhead, the Marietta, people. Camp Creek got a whole bunch of us. Yep. Doctors, athletes, lawyers. Listen, it's a lot of us all over this place. But they don't talk. Everybody come out, I'm going to move to Alpharetta, Marietta. I'm going to run my black ass somewhere all white where they're going to burn shit in your yard, write shit on the side of your house. You got all these prominent black neighbors. I wrote them, I think they had one house for sale. Damn near 200 houses, only one house for sale. You in the other neighborhood, for sale sign, cover them down, for sale. White folk always keep moving. These black folks ain't going nowhere. And they been there. I said, look at this shit here. I'm most honored to come and build in your neighborhood. When it comes to, if you're not black, we don't want you in these homes. Listen, it's time. Folks, we're doing a lot more than what people showing. And it's just to be honest, they don't publicize us doing a lot. Y'all remember the 100 black men years ago? We ain't heard nothing about them no how. He was one of them. LeVan Hawkins was one of them. He brought rallies out again, checkers, and he'll build restaurants up, then he sold them off to white corporation. That's how he made his money. Let white folk buy his corporation. But you know what? We're doing a lot. When last time y'all heard anything about the 100 black men? You saw they just faded. All they guys were millionaires. You saw they just faded out. Well, they killed one of them some years ago. You see, white people phasing us out. We gotta get us some footing, which means we gotta place ourselves somewhere, and we gotta start to build from that point. That's just being honest with y'all. If we gonna have anything, we gonna have to build it ourselves. And I'm talking. We can't just go with get a store, get a truck, get a salon, or get a restaurant. We need to be able to manufacture. We need to be able to supply to the restaurant, supply to the stores, supply to the businesses we have. Then we need to even move into government. Not into mixed government with whites. We need to move into governing ourselves. See, the Indians got reservations. On those reservations, they turn them against white people now. On those reservations, police can't come on there. When they chase them, do y'all know the Indians come out, get drunk, cut the food, and run, and they beat them back to the reservation? They can't come on their property. Can't come on their property. Now, I don't want no property where you can go out here and do no stupid shit and run back to us. Because I'll bust that ass on. As soon as you get there, I'll be at that gate with a sledgehammer. I don't want that so we can become criminals. Listen, I'm not trying to be equivalent or to the same degree as a white man that come to criminality. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to create something and give our people something so we can stop being criminals. We're in a situation where how they treat us and how we pay and how we live and where we live and how they educate us, you really don't have a choice in the matter. You can only be destructive. And they know this. Through the food, through the medication, through the education system, through the music, through the television, through what you read. I mean, it actually hampers you to think freedom or think creativity. Y'all got what I'm saying? If you're going to be a person that owns something black now, you have to sell out. And I, for one, want to see my people. Listen, I've done what I've done. I don't have a lot of shit at all. But I ain't had to sell and owe my ass. Ain't nobody can show you why I put nothing in my mouth. I don't get on my knees and crawl for nobody. They'll tell you, I don't play no stuff like that. Anything I'm going to get, I move slow. Listen, this synagogue could have been synagogue without wall, but I ain't compromising to do that. I don't come out and get no member. They know don't play that. Listen, Anyone y'all go, you can go. You ain't gonna stop me from doing nothing. I ain't gonna change nothing I'm teaching. Only way I'm gonna change if it's wrong. If it's wrong, I change it. I'm not gonna come around to get no member. I just refuse to do it. So everything I've gotten, I've done. Nobody can go make no YouTube tape, and nobody gonna come out and expose me and can show you where I sold out to get it. Why I compromise. Why I call these crackers daddy. Why I beg one of them for an opportunity chance. I ain't begging them for shit. I'm gonna get it. Whatever gonna come to us, the little I got, to me, is more than any millions of being these crackers got. Because I know they lied to get theirs. They beat somebody to get theirs. They cheated and manipulated somebody to get theirs. I hustle. Y'all hear me? I'm just being honest. I say enough of us get together and we hustle together, folks. We can break ourselves away from these evil, cruel crackers. Listen, if those so-called freedom fighter crackers in what they call South Africa can build up and get guns and get people to come and militarily train them to shoot people who rightfully own the land. That's what's wrong. Somebody else gonna come and teach you to kill somebody who rightfully own the land. They ain't even come to kill you. They just tell you, get your ass out. You can't be no fairer than that. Come on. You come home, I'm in your house, and you ask me to get out. What the hell I'm trying to shoot you for? I appreciate you for not killing me. You could have blown my damn brains out. Let me go ahead and get on out your house. And I assure you it won't be happening again. First, they willing to sit there and fight and die for something that don't belong to them. Why do we lay down and won't stand for something that belongs to us? Like your right to live. Your freedom to expression and choice. You white folk done trained us to be homosexual. More of us now, growing up, you never seen it. You never seen it. You never. Let me tell you something. Growing up, they call a boy with a dog, they done got his little ass. Give your sister, let me tell you something. I like to see baby died away on the ground. That shit be on the news like that. Get your ass away from that dog. I want to look in Barbie doll how they, they gave you some cap pistols. Get your ass over there. You probably have a Tonka truck. That girl on there, get her ass off. Get over there. And that's what we got to do. We got to storm their little. Everybody know that was her, that little easy bake oven. That damn boy ain't had no bit of no easy bake oven. My cousin had, we sat there wait. We want to eat the cake. But that was not easy bake oven. Damn it, we talking about, I ain't never want one for Christmas. I just want to be the recipient with it. And they show that show on the news. That thing come and ding, a little black. I asked the Santa Claus, please get my sister one of them. It ain't for me, Santa. It ain't for me, Santa. I don't want to think I'm selfish. It's for my sister. Man, my sister had a dog. Had one, when you feed it, it had some little shit. That thing looked good on TV. I ate it. Don't eat it. I ain't going to say I ate it. I'm just telling you, nasty. That's right. I just want to tell you, it's kind of like some of folks say, man, this tastes like shit. You ain't had no question. Once they tell you that right there, what you know what they said. I want to say, but I didn't say. Y'all got what I'm saying? How many of y'all follow? Some of y'all, how many of y'all trying to still catch up? Give it a little while. If somebody ate something they said it tastes like shit, that means you have had to eat shit, didn't it? When we get done with you, put your name on the board. Then you go to college, though. Give yourself a check, too. That's wasting money, wasting time. If you go, oh, I'm sorry. One dead after officer involved shooting in North Toledo. That wasn't just the front, they riding, huh? Toledo police have confirmed one person is dead after an officer involved. Listen, you get over, you gotta move shit. My eyes don't be sitting still no more. Shooting at an intersection of LaGrange and Hudson Street. The deceased was identified Friday by the Lucas County coroner officer as Lamar Richardson, 25, address unknown, officer with the. If he dead, why we need his address? I'm just curious. We're gonna go see him? I mean, is he home? I mean, if this is really important after he dead, are we gonna send? Well, I ain't gonna be sitting there. But officer with special operation unit initiated a stop of a person interest in a robbery when he fled on a bicycle. I'm about thinking, damn if I don't rob something and trying to get away on a bicycle. I'm just thinking now, this out loud. Are y'all thinking try to do armed robbery on a bicycle and get away? Or we think of something a little more faster, or be more appropriate? Hell, everybody, them first 4 or 5 pumps don't get you nowhere. He might have been from California. All right, they was in personal interest in a robbery when he fled on a bicycle, said Toledo Police Department spokesman, Lieutenant, it looked like Kevan, Kevin, trying to be you Kevin. So Kevan be Kevin. That's what his mama trying to do pretty shit. That's all it is. I hate shit like that. You know, they call it, but your name Kevin. Kevin. With an I. Officer fired at him after he produced a weapon. Produce? Did this guy so this guy in the rap industry? Did he produce it or did he point it and shoot it? Because producing is different. See, this word leads shit to interpretation. It should have been officer after suspect drew weapon. Produce, what the hell you produce? This is me now. If I'm running from the police on bicycle, shit ain't say, am I do this like, ha? This gonna get me shot. I'm a nigga. They already shoot niggas. You know this when you go to Raw, right? Did you produce it or did you pull it begin firing? Some stuff that don't make no sense. I don't know some stuff. Stuff happen like that. Who phone is? Who phone is that? Oh, yeah, that's man. It's mad. Y'all see madness? That produced these folks. Honestly, let me tell you something. That's like the boy in Chicago. I ain't heard all of what happened, but let me say this now. Dumb stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? You got a weapon. Your weapon ain't hot. Keep your hand away from that weapon. Don't try to fight your battle in the street with these people. You're not gonna win with an officer and you got a gun. They got a gun. You're not gonna win that off of showcase and show him no weapon. You got no weapon. This is just not gonna be smart. You know, if you're trying to do a suicide, then you go here and you try that. Otherwise, you gotta be smart in that. Even with the brother that shot on the street, and it's because so many of our people been shot. I think that piss people off more than anything. So here, when you have a justified shooting, the problem becomes what most of our people is, we're hurt because of the unjustified shooting. So this one, when you say you justified, doesn't seem to measure out for so many that hadn't been justified. And it still become questioned because you covered up so many unjustified shootings. So now when you get one finally justified, it just causes so much rhetoric and headache, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's the same thing. We're on the other end of the gun. We're never on the butt end with the trigger. We're on the end where the bullet comes out of the gun, right? So it does tend to cause a problem. But to me, and I'll be honest with y'all, we still have to keep a fairness. Unlike our oppressors, counterparts, we can't judge things the way they judge things. See, to be as them doesn't make you right. See, we accuse the white man for what he's done to our children, what he's done to our mothers, our women, our wives, what he's done to us. Now, for me to come and do the same thing to his people is to be the same person that I say I hate and I become. You don't want to. I hated my father growing up for his drinking, how he's taught about how he did things and stuff he was. Then I found myself becoming that man. So it become at that point you realize you're a moron until you change who you are. And sometimes that can happen. You can kind of get misguided from your hate till you can wind up becoming the very same person you hate. So that's when you really gotta kind of keep some rationality. You know, listen, with anybody, I'm just real with it. Hell, a part of me said, hell, let's just go out on a blaze. I ain't lying about it, it's just truth. I'm a human. I ain't talking about for no unjustified stuff, for the stuff, I mean, not for justified stuff, but for the stuff that hadn't been justified, for the injustices. So that's just human. I'm not going to code it up for these people, make them feel better about themselves. Hell, they need to know how you feel. And that's why I say about getting men together. The importance of us getting men together. I'm talking about men. Men that are responsible, men that are willing to stand and say, our women, our kids can't be your targets anymore. And we have to be willing to stake our claim to what we're willing to do in order to make sure this doesn't continue to happen. You got me? That's what I'm saying. If you ain't want to do that, hell, I wouldn't involve myself. Because I ain't going to be talking about sitting around trying to be no prayer warrior. I'm all prayed out for that. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about, it should have never been to a point that our women should have been on the street. It shouldn't have got to that point. Our women come out and be more proactive than us. These are our kids. These are our women. Y'all got me? That's just being honest. So, I mean, things have got to change. And we got to be willing to let white people know, listen, you know, at some point you got to understand, we're done. We're done with this sit down talking. I'm done with let's let white people take it, white people investigate it, white people decide, white people come and say, listen, we looked at it and we say justified, now go home. I can't expect the raper to condemn himself. I can expect a murderer to condemn himself. They don't see nothing wrong with their action, and they're gonna come with the right recourse for action. So it's gonna take us, the people that are victims, to sit down and look at this rationally, decide it happened, and make sure we're justifying what we're doing. At that point, then we move forward and we said, let's hang the bastard. Once we find out that this way other police officers, and they should be telling the same, listen, you're not finna come, I'm not finna be out here on no street in no damn rallies and people throwing bricks and bottles because your ass out here just shooting somebody. That's crazy as hell. What's wrong with you? And they got to consider, you got families. You know what they had to remember? Your kids don't wear no badge. When that cracker pull over your kid, or pull over your mother, or pull over, you know, whatever you got, or your brother, or your auntie, or your sister, hell, they don't have a uniform on. A lot of times they'll think they say, because they got a badge, they got a gun. Your family don't. Them crackers will start shooting before they ask. They ain't gonna ask, well, are you related to a police officer before we kill you? They don't give a damn. They see a black face, they kill it. So black people need to look at you just as much in danger as we are. The fact that you working for an agency of people that will allow people to sit there and do that. That will look at tape, video, and film. They don't take that long to convict people in other crimes they get. They want, hell, let me go steal something in Kroger and see if it take them a year to look that tape over. And investigate, was I really stealing something? See me get some shit and do this right. See if they gonna take it and see, was it altered? What exactly happened? Where the first 3 minutes of the tape? They gonna go right with them ass gonna be in court. They gonna convict. They gonna put that shit on right there. Folks and say, that's his ass. Soon as they see that tape, they show that to the police. They gonna come. They gonna say, listen, before we lock him up, let us get the tape and review the tape. We gonna get a panel. What's gonna be different with a tape of me stealing something out of Kroger, out of Marshall's, out of Burlington, down a damn tape where police shoot somebody unarmed? What's the difference in the tape? It's when it's one of their own. So I'm moving for fathers and men to come. If you're not a father, we're trying to get you to care teach you to care of a father so you know whether you want to be on that line now. If you don't want to be on that line and be a father, then you go somewhere and be a good mother.
That's right.
That's the truth. Go somewhere and be a good mother. But you see how that insults your intelligence? They got any tape of us doing something wrong. It don't take that long. They gonna tell you soon they show it to a jury. This it right here, folks. This open and shut. All of a sudden, though, when it's one of them, LT got to go, FBI got to get it, Attorney General got to get it and look at it, some more investigative people. Then it's got to be checked. It's for all that, authenticated and all this kind of shit. What y'all pushing, nuclear bombs? That's the only thing you need to be authenticating. Make sure people got the same numbers and codes before you launch something. But when you talking about a tape is a tape. You know, to see, but this is what I'm telling you about for men. When we go to these people, when we organize this, if people want to do, I talked to some people say they want to do it. Are y'all serious? How about y'all men? Y'all interested in this? There's something y'all interested in. Cause I don't want to push nobody to do it. Mike, you trying to just wait, try to ham it up first? You want to wait till we go ham? Yeah, you gonna wait till we go ham. I tell y'all, man, listen, if you're a father, you got to consider, man, these people, can you imagine somebody call you, your kid been shot, killed by police, unarmed? A mistake was made, and then you got to wait for 2-3 years for some tape to go through and for some more white people that work with the criminal that shot you to come back and say something was wrong. And everybody else keep going and lolly down and shooting this shit somewhere. I'm telling y'all wait till one of y'all babies come home. These people, when these kids get killed, these kids look just like you. That 10-year boy on that ground can easily be yours. What a kid gonna do? They see their father. He must love him. He went to him. That's a sign he must love him. Most kids sit back like, damn daddy, kick his ass, policeman, Mr. Policeman. Ain't that right? That kid raised concern. Come with no weapon and nothing. Kid, what a kid gonna do? A kid don't know they can't approach. Like, hey, get back right now. We're doing something. Well, you know, you talk a kid down. That's the way that, what else any kid gonna, you don't want a kid frightened. Listen, let's walk him off. Listen, let him talk to kids. Hey, listen, go back with your mama. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take care. You know what I'm saying? You know, de-escalate shit. They'd have did it for white people. I told they white, I watched cop, they locked up that white man, had the weed, went right there, explained to the family what happened. Told the lady, follow her, listen, I'm gonna arrest him, he had marijuana, if you can follow me down. They pulled him away from the car. The kid said, no, daddy had marijuana again. He said he was gonna stop. But I'm telling you, he explained, he wasn't saying, they don't do no shit like that when it's us. Explain what? You had weed, you a crook, get your ass, get a car, boom, boom. He ain't searched no car. You telling me I just stopped you with marijuana. This is not reason to search this car. It's all day. He just told him to follow him to the station. He was going to book him for that little marijuana he had. You supposed to say, listen, I'm going to need y'all to step out the car. Dogs on the way. For all I know, hell, all the suitcases can be loaded with dope. And I just take him. But see, this is the reasoning they use when it comes to their own. Unless we can organize enough of our people to stand and make this same call and plead, don't make it. These crackers ain't gonna never give us no benefit or no doubt. We want, when you stop us, we want to be addressed right. How you doing? Help on speed? I should walk away from him with a ticket. Walk or drive. If I don't have no insurance, then I can walk away, call an Uber, and get towed. My car get towed, and I got to go get some insurance, and I go ahead and I got to get my car to impound, and I'm pissed. But I damn sure shouldn't come up dead. I don't think they be scared for, damn, I got too many points. They're going to suspend my life. Yep. Now my brain's going to be splattered. I ain't got no points. Well, that's me. So I don't know. Sometimes I take up too much time talking. But I just want that freedom of, let me live. That's all we're saying. Let me live. Man, you want to live, I want to do the same thing. If you want to take my life, I want to keep it real. I want to take yours. It's got to be life for life. Somebody got to get to a point, hell, the trade ain't working. Man, I used to play marble. How many of y'all play marble? Y'all, how many of y'all play marble? Hold on. Wait a minute, hold on for a minute. Hold on. Who got y'all some marble? Where y'all get marble from? You stole your marble, didn't you? You can see it too. Hey, you stole your marble from your cousin or somebody. Where you get your marble from? See that she stole them. No. But you remember, if I want to get some marble from you, what I had to do? Huh? Shoot for them? Or what, to trade? Sometimes people have one, you what them big, we call them hunches. Y'all remember who shot them big ones? Them big cat, you had to give me 2 marble for that. Because it's no way, Judge, I can give you this big marble for 1. So you had to give me 2 for this one. And you can't give me no damn ugly brown. You gotta give me them pretty, them cat-eye looking something. I want something pretty. How many of y'all remember the marble trade game? If it's a big hunching marble, if we're gonna trade now, you gotta give me 2 pretty marbles before this 1 big. You remember stuff like that? Because we gotta make this a fair trade. Okay, I said it, okay, here. I'm losing 2 big old niggas. What these crackers giving me? What am I getting? In exchange for these 2 big niggas I'm losing. Every time he taking he taking a hunching. But I ain't getting that much. This ain't fair. Y'all understand the principle about marbles, right? Well, that's what I'm saying. He taking my hunching. Then he taking my regular marble. My kid, he taking my regular marbles. When you take a man can procreate. That's a hunching. When you got that big, let me tell you, man, you try to shoot first. They said, no. You got that served them up. They said, no, you can't shoot that. Do you know you shoot that big old damn thing and now you're going to knock all them marbles out of that circle? So people like, man, no, you can't shoot that. Man, you can't shoot no hunch in that circle. That thing will knock them other marbles out of there. So he knows that. That's why he keep taking down my men. I keep putting 2 men out here. You'll knock all his stuff out of there. See, you know why I had to talk like this? How do they understand? You understand? So you understand the marble principle. You have to take a little marble and shoot your little marble as hard as you can to hit it, hopefully knock you 2 or 3 out of there. But a hunching marble, shit, it's all day. Wow! But maybe 3, 4 marbles sitting there, you got don't want your hunching to get stuck in there. And that's what didn't happen with some of them. Some of them been bad shooters, bad conductors of how we put our men out here. So guess what wound up happening? Your huncher got stuck. Now that's how guys locked up in prison. So I lost my hunches in the prison system. And then they've been taking my hunches and they ain't been getting no fair trade. Now I'm only talking about marbles. So that's why I had to convert it over to men now. I got my hunches sitting in prison. I got my other hunches he done took from me, and he ain't gave me nothing fat back in exchange for it. That's why I got to get my men out here so we can sound, we got to do business. Men got no business. I need men. They got no business because we got to get on, we got to straighten this out. That makes sense to y'all now? So I don't go for all that white rhetoric. Don't try to use no word. Don't try to talk on my head because I get offended easy. I get it easy. I mean, you know, even with the Matthew, they told you who he was talking. Listen, tell us plainly. They don't keep talking. You know what I'm saying? There once was a man for. Don't do that. Don't tell me about nobody from nowhere. I want to deal strictly with what we're dealing with right here. Y'all got it? Yes, sir. All right. I'll get ready and try to move on then. Get ready. Goodness, man. Y'all got me up here talking about this stuff. But it's a cause, though, right? Yes, sir. All right, let's go. All right, come on, Malcolm. Let them loose. Hold on, Malcolm. What you finna do? Oh, man, I'm going to get a shit on this. He got ready to blow and didn't have that thing up there because he had to win. Because you got something to force against the blow. And he'd have blown, he had that down. He'd have shit on himself. I know he would. I just tell certain things. You feel all right? Get set together. You all right? You finna blow a hunch? All right, let's see. All right. He said it, Malcolm. We appreciate you, good man. Ain't it good? Taú. Appreciate y'all, good man. Kind sir. Ain't it Taú? Romans. I'm about to get that little fan on. I don't know what y'all done did. What y'all killed the air here or something? Y'all on the chain around here. What happened? Romans chapter 15, verse 4. We got to start now. I ain't gonna try to hold y'all long. Y'all, God, the money. Y'all know got to be conscious, huh? Did y'all agree with the huncher theory, with the marble theory? Got to change this thing. We got to change it. We got to change. You got to be able to see things in a different perspective to kind of get you to kind of look at what you're doing, kind of change how you operate. You can't see it in some different type of metaphors. Sometimes you just kind of really don't think nothing about it. We really haven't been conscious of what's going on around us. How many people actually are inputted or implanted around us to kind of control our ideas and our thinking. Even, you know, just the liberation of breaking away. Even television coming on telling you jobs, hiring spurs coming up, average pay raises are coming. All that's kind of giving you to kind of get you to stay in the market, as they'll call it. You know what's else in the market? Produce. Things sold. That's what's in the market. Got it? So I want you to try to come out the market. Y'all got it? We got to try to get out the market. That's your buyer. Stop being sold on the market. They sold slaves on the market. Ain't that right? Just being honest. They kind of, you call it a job market. Isn't that amazing? Job market. What you go to the market to do? Shop, buy stuff, pick through stuff. That's right. Look at stuff. Same thing they do. It's a job market. You thinking it's for you to go through and pick jobs. No, it's for jobs to pick you. You the one applying. Hell, you ain't picking no job. Isn't that right? The job decide they want to pick you. Yep. So job market, you didn't realize you've been in produce, but you had never thought like that. You've been thinking you've been in one person in the job. You the one getting paid, working, doing the labor. So we got to just kind of break away from a lot of ideology and the ideology that they've given us, because it's hurt us. And every time we keep producing another generation, I was texting somebody earlier that I know for years. I consider to be a, pretty good friend for years. And who was taught, she was telling me what the kids were doing and what they were getting ready to do. One graduated from high school, the other getting ready to graduate from college. She asked about my boys. I said, well, one worked for me somewhere, the other one worked doing something I was doing. She said, man, you set your kids up all the way around. I said, because I don't want them to have to work for no dirty crackers. I said, ain't all of them. I said, 97% of them with a 10% margin of error either way. That was the last text we had. Because she said, damn, he done lost it. I just don't want to rear up another generation to go out to see how you can work for them, how you can struggle for them. Everything that you can get with a job, you can get for yourself. If it's a retirement you want or a pension, you can set that up for yourself. Just haven't been taught how to do it. There's a lot of stuff that you count on them to do, you can do for yourself. Just the other way, yesterday, I don't know how many of y'all keep up with the market. What happened yesterday?
Amazon.
What happened yesterday?
It went up. Facebook
know?
Day before yesterday.
What happened? GDP? What happened?
That was today.
Facebook.
Facebook.
Stock market took its worst hit ever.
Day before yesterday.
Facebook share hit out over $115 billion hit. That is the worst hit the stock market has ever had. Record low hit. $115 billion. How in the hell a social media group can lose $115 billion? They got corporations that don't have that money. That don't produce $115 billion. Look at how much money y'all people make these social media groups on there playing around. If they can lose $115 billion, I think that was only like 20% of their income or their net. A social media outlet, $115 billion. And they just pledged to spend billions of dollars on security. Because those of y'all that got a Facebook, you lost all your security, all your privacy, all your stuff was given over. I've been telling y'all a lot of that stuff anyway. It ain't good for you. If you don't learn how to use it and make money with it, it ain't for you. What you on there playing with, most people that do social media that's smart, they do it from a business point of view. You got to learn how to start doing stuff. It got to become business for you. Not just something you just run how to, ooh, child, things are going to get better. Everything you got to start doing, you got to look at how can it make you some money. It is. That's what white people do. And these people, that's what they do with recycling. We throw away trash. White people overload recycling corporations. When you start thinking years ago, y'all remember old people used to collect cans? You don't see people hardly doing that no more, do you? You don't really see people out doing like they used. I remember years ago, man, you threw it with people riding around their truck, get them and mash them up, put them in plastic bags, throw them on their trucks. These people out here making big money. These people put signs out saying, we buy junk cars. These people getting paid. There's a lot of money y'all missing out here. Worry about trying to go to school. These people ain't got no schooling whatsoever, making plenty of money. It's a lot of money to be made out here. A lot of money, and you ain't got to go get a job to do it either. Y'all got it? Had to sell your soul out by the hour to these people. Hell, in an hour, I might do more than what you'll pay me. I'll hate to do some fantastic feat for you in 1 hour, make you all that money, and I wind up getting $18 or $20. Isn't that right? Or $30. And hell, you don't say, you tell me you just made $300,000. I'm assure you I'm going to feel shitty. And I'm subject to take some of your $300,000, $100,000. Y'all, that's why white people start embezzling. They start stealing money from these corporations. They realize they ain't fair. You be trying to find, man, white people be stealing. White people, they fair. They know what it is. They know, hell, you done stole and beat these people. You ain't going to pay me that little bit of shitty money for no year. So they just steal something from them. To us, we look at them, we say, oh, that's wrong. White people know something. White people steal from white people. What they tell you? Trump attorney just released 100 audio tape, over 100 audio tape of recording of him and Trump. Why y'all think he did that? Because Trump done had people killed before. Let me tell you something. You don't record your client unless you got a real strong reason to believe your client will have your ass killed. Y'all people so damn stupid. You actually think, let me tell you, do you know how much trouble the man get in? This is anything he discovers he'll turn, this attorney-client privilege. You understand it? Do you understand what this man put online by recording them tapes and keeping those recordings? You talking about tapes that actually now have himself a perjury. You do know what kind of trouble just put his ass in, right? Against a person that could have pardoned him, unless he was more worried about this man having his ass killed. Y'all never thought about that, huh? Gosh, why would you think about it? When a white man will record another white man, and he's the attorney for the white man, who know all the legalistic terminologies, knows the loopholes to this shit. The only reason it makes sense to record him and keep those recordings is because you know he can have your ass killed, and you need something for blackmail to keep you alive. Ask Monica Lewinsky why she split that semen on that dress. When she ran out there and she left straight from out there with that semen, put it in a plastic bag, took it to her mother's house, and put it in the freezer. Then she told another lady who didn't like Clinton because she was trying to secure her future, Clinton was going to have a kill. Nobody even looked at it, did it? He was going to have a kill. She kept popping up too much. Everywhere he would go, when he would be coming outside shaking, y'all never seen them tapes of her ass always pop up? The CIA used to call her the stalker. Secret Service, they had a name for it. They said, there she go, the stalker. They had already been watching the news, already taking pictures of her because they kept seeing her pop up. She would always run her ass through the crowd so she can get a hug from him. He already knew what he was going to have to do to her. They already had informed him about her and let her know she was popping up too much. And she already knew what was going to happen to her. Her ass was finna get killed. That's why she spit it on the dress, because she needed to keep up some evidence, and she went and put it in the freezer so she could preserve it, because she knew anything happened, she could let him know, I got something that can hang your ass. Y'all don't know nothing about white people. Y'all don't, do you? You just think she just spit that out there all of a sudden this one time? She knew exactly what she was doing. These people know these people have them killed. Jesse Jackson got a baby. Well, that ain't a baby. Now the kid grown. Y'all found out, you remember how he got that baby? Anybody know how he got that last kid he had? That kid been in his 20s now. You know how he got that baby? That's exactly what she did. That joker used a condom and threw it in the trash. She went right in the trash, got out, and put it in the freezer. So she got her a baby. She didn't get her a paycheck. These people know exactly what they're doing. Let me tell you something. These people ain't stupid. They know these folks had their ass killed. These people know what they're doing. A lot of stuff y'all don't even like to think about. Let me tell you something. You think I make $5, $10 million a year. I'm finna let some little screw-up ass girl come up here and mess that up. You finna mess up my marriage and mess up about $5 million a year. Other connects I got. You know what's cheaper to do? Kill your ass. That man sat in one of the seats where this man was doing all this business. You think it had time for this girl to screw him up like this? This man, listen, Clinton is a professional killer. That's what he do for a living, having people killed. Hell, even if it's the wrong people, he don't care. Y'all don't know nothing about these people, do you? What hurt us is the fact we see white people with ties and suits on, they look harmless, or walking dogs and shit, or in the park in the car. These people killers. These people are notorious. Listen, these people kill people on a daily basis, and you have no idea. When y'all see all these people, listen, that's what they do all the time. They make deals on crippling and taking countries down. These people are killers. Y'all people don't know shit. Y'all don't know shit. Y'all really don't know nothing. Y'all really don't know nothing about these people, do you? You can't trust these people. Listen, what we got to start doing is take back some of our emotion that we've used to try to plead with these people and convince these people and trying to get these people to love us, and use that emotion and time and skill set to start learning how to love ourselves. I can look like a hate teacher to them. Damn them. Damn them. I hadn't done these white people no harm. They've been doing the harm to us. And we keep trying to show them that we can be nice, we can be sophisticated and educated, and we can come and demonstrate peacefully. Can't be peaceful with somebody that's violent. That's not even intelligent. That's stupid. Dogs start biting your ass. What you say? Nice dog, nice dog, nice dog. Hell no. You start trying to sling that dog away, you try to break that damn dog's neck. You try to get that dog off your ass. I'm telling you, this dog keep biting you. What you gonna do? You gonna keep calling him nice dog? Dog chase your ass every day home from school. Nice dog, good dog. Hell, you waiting on that dog to get hit by a car, ain't you? Every day you say you hope that damn dog die, don't you? You hope they get rid of that damn dog. But that's how you gotta look at them. The people that victimize you. The people that victimize people that look like you. Listen, we don't have to worry about what white people think about us if we can build our own. The reason why you guys are fearful now because you're under the umbrella, you're under the care and under the watch of white people that oppress you and that victimize you. You got to learn how to take care of yourself. Then you don't have to worry about how white people look at you and what white people think about you, and you can be concerned about what you think about yourself. I look in the mirror, ain't but two people I got to worry about. Look at me, him and me. I see me. I dress me. I know what I like and I know what I don't like. I know what I want. White man don't know what I want. Not unless I tell him. Y'all got it? I don't know. Let's see something. Come on, give me this so I get through. I want to say that Alahym, I don't know. See if it's 50. They're going to call it Alahym. Let's see if it's 50. Let's see 51. Look at this. Romans, Alahym, for those white names, you'll call it the Psalms 51. Romans chapter 15, verse 4. Listen to the book.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
See that? That we through patient comfort of the scripture might have hope. Isn't that right? All right, let's see what happens. This is Alahym. They'll call the book of Psalms, chapter 50, verse 1. Listen to the book.
The mighty Alahym, even Yahuwah hath spoken, and called the Arats from the rising of the Shamash unto the going down thereof.
Yeah.
Out of Sion, the perfection of beauty, Alahym hath shined.
Mm-hmm.
Our Alahym shall come and shall not keep silence.
Yeah.
A fire shall devour before him,
Yeah.
and it shall be very tempestuous round about him.
Yeah.
He shall call to the Shamayim from above, and to the Arats, that he may judge his people.
Listen.
Gather my Kadash together unto me,
Who?
those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice.
Uh-huh.
And the Shamayim shall declare his Sadiq.
So you listen when he told you going to come, how ferocious this fire going to be that's going to be around, that's going to be consuming. So wouldn't it make sense for him to call his people together? To gather them together under him? Those that made a covenant, that made a barath, or was it barith? By sacrifice. By sacrifice. What are we willing to give up? What are we willing to give up? What are we willing to get away from in order to show ourselves to be a sacrifice? And Romans 12 and 1. Say acceptance. Romans 12 and 1. And you heard what he told him to do. He wants you to gather his kudash. For those that are reading, they'll use the word saint. It wouldn't be a word we'll use. You know, it's just got to be the more we begin to kind of integrate in our language, or start, I don't even say integrate. I guess the more we begin to, I don't even want to say incorporate. I don't want to say integrate. I guess because in integrating and incorporating, you still kind of leave some of the other. I guess eventually we start to kind of more or less kind of get rid of. We kind of get rid of. It's kind of like purging ourselves. You know, the more we start learning our communication and we start to learn what words mean from our usage, the dabarim, then the more it kind of lessens your like for their verbiage. You know, it's amazing. Just from mindset of thinking, how people think that hate me and the people that say we devils and this foul, bad language we use. You just think about stuff we learn. Just learning like what they would call a lion is actually shakal. So you just imagine in our minds, we actually thought that Adam walked up and said, that's a lion. Anything with a lion and a white man had to make it.
Right.
Think about a lion. That's a white man. Come on, a lion? Come on, that's a white man. Isn't that right? A lion. That's a white man. But the fact that he would call it shakal. So then you had to wonder, how many other things had they taught us and messed us up and got us off? And the fact that people sit around and have an English argument about a language or about a writing that don't even include nothing they're talking about. Never existed. Nobody ever even known these words, but these people to come along and try to condemn something by their writings or by their saying. The word was never used. None of these words they give us were never even used. These white people have created and fabricated and just lied. None of these, I hadn't heard any of these, I don't know any of these nationalities that call it shakal. Amazing, because you would have to think, the Asians, people in Asia, people in other parts, they all got their own name for these different animals. Some of them are called by it. And in fact, the people that sit in what they call Africa actually call it a lion. Mm-hmm. Showing you the oppression and domination of the cracker. Showing you how he messed our mind up and taught us that using these words was so foul and vile. But you know what these words had made me do? They had made me go and do nobody no wrong.
That's right.
They made me want to say, you know what, man, I could start lying and drinking and whoremongering and prostitute. When you doing that, that was already in your heart. That was already in your heart anyway. These words don't change that for me. It just, I mean, that's everybody different. It don't make me want to say, you know what, I just started lying now. I'd be homosexual. I want to go get a bill now. I want to get some weed. That's some other stuff you got going on. Don't try to put on these kind words.
Right.
I get these words that this is preventive marriage. Like you got like what they'll call wild beasts. All of them got their sign they give out before attack. So this is all I'm trying to give you before I tear your ass up. You know, take this for what it is and get to moving. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm saying, you like, this is him trying to warn me, and I'm finna try to get on out of here quick as I can. You know what I'm saying? Because typically, some of them don't warn you. But some of them get that sign like, listen, I don't want to tear your ass up, but it ain't going to be nothing but a thing if I have to. Y'all got me? And like white people do us, they just keep approaching. This sign could be he's trying to call me in. Something could be wrong, and their ass get tore up every time. And I don't feel sad for them. I'll come to your funeral and push that down little box over because your ass shouldn't be nothing but a hand. Like, get this shit out of him. Why did you go? There's some funerals could be more, you know what I'm saying, more useful, or tears could be wasting time than for somebody who go and approach a wild animal to damn see what's wrong with it. Shit, I ran a snake over. Damn, I want to see what's wrong with it. I was going to open my door to make sure I kill it. I said, and they call it my look. I said, ass jump up here and bite me. My ass be on the news and can't explain this shit. And the more I explain it, the dumber it get. Then I went home. I was like, damn, I hope he ain't beat me to the house. All that stuff was in, but then I come out, I be looking in my driveway. I said, because I don't know his ass could have got my tag number because he gone. I don't know. How much y'all know? Now, in the garden, that joke was talking to Kaul. I don't know what this joker know. I just know he ain't down no more. I don't know if he in the neighborhood, he looking for that truck or whatever. But I told him I rode off, my name Hayward. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Somebody get the glory from this. Because he like he wanted a name. I said, Hayward! Isn't that right? And I told him my truck was blue. Isn't that right? Because I ain't scared. Y'all off the chain. Let's look at this Romans 12:1. Y'all off the chain. You need to be off the chain. Don't let nobody put you back on one either. That's what you tell them. They tell me you're off the chain. Tell me you ain't looking to be back on one either. Ain't that right? Tell me what that mean they tell you out the chain. That mean get back. Come back. You know, tell me what they say, man, you out the chain. They be, that mean you need to get back over here. Let me put you back in captivity. You know, they can say, well, that don't mean that. But you got to look, see, for white people, it won't mean that because white people are the dominant race. They're the people that's in control, not dominant because they had a superiority. They're only dominant because of the trickery and the witchcraft they use. But for the fact that, see, white people can say a lot of shit that don't mean that. They can say job market. It don't affect them because they're not being sold and traded. But you are. So there's certain words and certain verbiage and meaning. You just got to become defensive. They can say, you know, I know something, well, I don't like I'm so defensive on shit. Why wouldn't you be? Everything is offensive to you. That's offensive verbiage to somebody that's been a slave or that's still a slave.
Yeah.
But if nobody don't bring us to consciousness, we don't even think about stuff like this. Let's see what happened on here. This is the 12th chapter of the book of Romans, 12:1. Listen to the book.
I beseech you, therefore, Aki, by the mercies of Alahym,
that you do what?
Present your bodies a living sacrifice.
What else?
Kodash, acceptable unto
Remember he said
Alahym.
that you present your what was again?
Bodies, a living sacrifice.
What else?
Kodash, acceptable unto Alahym.
What it is?
Which is your reasonable service.
Pay attention to what he told you now.
And be not conformed to this arise.
Now, see that? He told you don't be conformed to it. What do we become conformed to? Their dress, their behavior, their speech. their doings, their likings. We done did the very thing he told you not to do. He told you don't be conformed. That's what we've been doing, conforming. Just like marching, nonviolent protest, that's conforming.
Yeah.
That's what the world does. That's a statement made. Just like they did for the Mexicans. What they did, did ICE dissimulate, disassemble? Did arrest stop? Shit ain't stop nothing. So listen, white people just did a show to look like they witch. White people ain't gonna throw no rocks with your ass. White people gonna throw rocks for white people causes. White people gonna shoot for white people causes.
Right.
Your shit, they gonna be the peaceful white people, the soft white people. How about white gonna say, hey man, listen, brother, they ain't got no business doing that to you because of your color. They do it to you, they do it at me, hell, and we gonna stop it. No, they're gonna get a sign, they're gonna write with a marker, because it's not an issue that really affect whites.
That's right.
The only reason a lot of whites out there, that ain't everybody. Please, I'm not talking about everybody. But for a lot of those people that came out there was a statement made. You know what the statement was? Somebody need to get their ass back in that field and need to pick them damn berries and oranges.
That's right.
Y'all don't even think, y'all actually thought they came out because they really like Mexicans? Those Mexicans, let me tell you the problem they have right now. The problem they have right now is food is rotten. It's rotting. How many of y'all not aware of this? Shit is rotting. This dumb bastard done deported all these damn Mexicans and they have nobody to pick this stuff when it grows. So they got shit stacked out here, shit that's falling from the tree that is just rotten. So those whites, a lot of those whites that was out there marching and protesting against this shit he doing, they're looking at this shit as affecting them.
That's right.
You ain't got no pickers, how you gonna get it to the market? You can have all the demand you want, you don't have the labor. So therefore, you can't meet the needs of or you can't be a supplier. Or people that you supply, you can't meet the need of the suppliers. Which done got you at a loss. Which means what they got to do now, how it's going to hurt you. For those of y'all that don't know anything about money, how things work, that means the little they got going to become more expensive.
More expensive, that's right.
Y'all ain't never seen nothing like that before? Let's see. Let me start that. What you say? Yahusa? Yeah, that's what it was. Pick me up at Beth Malachim, chapter 6. See if it's about 22. They don't call it 2 Kings. 2 Kings, chapter 6. Malachim. And see if it's about 20. Listen to the book.
And it came to pass, when they were come into Samaria, that Elisha said, Yahuwah, open the eyes of these unashamed, that they may see. And Yahuwah opened their eyes, and they saw, and behold, they were in the midst of Samaria. And the Malach of Yasharal said unto Elisha, when he saw them, my Abba, shall I smite them? Shall I smite them? And he answered, thou shalt not smite them. Wouldest thou smite those whom thou hast taken captive with thy sword and with thy bow? Set bread and water before them, that they may eat and drink, and go to their master. And he prepared great provision for them, and when they had eaten and drunk, he sent them away, and they went to their master. So the bands of Syria came no more into the land of Yasharal.
What happened?
And it came to pass after this, that Ben-Hadad, Malach of Syria, gathered all his host, and went up and besieged Samaria. And there was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besieged it, until an ass's head was sold for 80 pieces of silver, and the fourth part of a cab of dove's dung for 5 pieces of silver.
What you think they people gonna wind up doing? Gonna start eating animal shit after a while. Listen, these people done took our trade away from us. They done took away a trade from us. We done lost it. The averages don't know how to grow and how to harvest. They know we don't. After a while, you'll be back to eating shit. You'll be eating shit after a while. That's what happened to these people when the famine came through. It was so sore. These people, listen, you too educated. The average of us, the most you can do, you can't do shit if you can't look it up online. The average person can't do shit if it ain't something online. You just can't. You really don't have a skill set. The power go out, you can't survive. What do you know about surviving? You don't know shit. You got to look it up online. So it's going to come to harvesting or growing or anything, you're in trouble. But you know how to eat shit. He just told you how expensive the thing came. And look at the price they want to put on a donkey's head. And then you talking about eating some dove shit. And Prince told you when doves cry. He can tell you when doves shit, huh? It's in your book. That stuff you get offended by, it's in your book. These people don't realize these folks finna starve us out. And the fact that you don't realize Trump is not stopping. He's not backing off of it. Y'all ain't know anybody with common sense will look and say, stop it. Stop it, damn it. You're killing the farmers. Listen, that ain't your only problem he got. He got farmers, listen, that voted for him. Y'all have no idea how much shit they got sent. Listen, that's just rotting. Not even just dealing with these Mexican growers now. They got shit that's sitting here that's rotten they can't get rid of because of the terrorists that he put on this stuff. They don't know nothing about this stuff. Y'all don't know shit. These folks, listen, all he's trying to do now, he's getting ready to pump billions of dollars in these people's hands and give them to these farmers to keep them off his ass. They're pissed because they're saying, we don't want your money. Because they already know how it comes. The government doesn't give you money without a price. And he's telling the farmer, he's already gone to Congress, listen, cut checks. I want to put money in these farmers' hands. They're saying, I don't want your money. I got crop. I need to sell my shit. He's ready to let it rock. Because these white people are looking, by 2020, these people are going to establish a national ID. How many of y'all didn't know this? Good. Good. They're going to have a national ID that everybody's got to have by 2020. That shit you got ain't going to work. You're going to have another one. And it's going to have face recognition. When you're walking down the street, they're going to be able to pick you up from a camera and recognize you. That other shit you got, the other ID shit, not going to work. They're going to have a national ID 2020. They're already looking to put it on the street for your ass. Them camera they got going to be, listen, your ass going to be able to be picked up just walking down the street. They're going to be able to pick you up and lock your ass in from anywhere. That national ID going to get it to them. They're going to be, face recognition. They can pick you up. You got to go and get you another face. You know what's amazing about that, though? Minority Report. Do you know, how many of y'all remember watching that movie? It was arresting people on thought crime. Amazing. It's called Conspiracy. Conspiracy. They moving a lot on getting people on conspiracy. Minority Report was doing it. That was about arresting people off a crime that you were predicting that was going to happen. That's what you get people for conspiracy. Because I'm predicting you were going to do something wrong. They come in and leave talking around, conspiracy. You know, they could get him right and me and him for finna say we were finna blow up the Oklahoma Tower. They didn't say we were going to do it. They said we were conspiring. Now, we can argue we weren't going to do it. We didn't do it. They're arguing we never said they did it. We said they were conspiring. So we get them on thought crime. See, this is how dumb people are. You watch movies, but you're not an intelligent viewer. That's all conspiracy. You can be locked on anything in conspiracy. Nobody said you did it, baby. I say you were conspiring to do it. So how they gonna get you? But on that movie, Tom Cruise had to get ready to go back inside the building. And he took this thing and stuck it under his chin. How many of y'all remember that? And what did it do? Changed his face. Guess why? Because the cameras will pick it up. 2020, the national ID you're gonna have, these cameras gonna have face recognition. They're gonna be able to pick you up from your face in a crowd. If they're looking for you, they're gonna be able to pick you up from anywhere in a crowd. See, everything they show you on TV, they've been getting ready to do this for you for a long time. This Terminator shit y'all been watching, computers against machine, man against machine, it ain't fall. I was watching a video some years back here. They had a computer, they got this doll they made, damn thing, almost light have conversation, everything. And they asked her what was her, you seen it before? Oh, they asked the computer, they asked the machine about what was it, or we're going to say to kill humans. They say it was just talking. The damn thing sat right there and told them to kill humans. How many of y'all seen it? How many of y'all didn't see it? Oh, you want to look at it. How to tell, listen, this wasn't no movie shit either. This one they done put together, they were talking, and the damn thing told them flat what the order was. Say to kill humans. They just laughed it out like it was a joke. Because they looked at here. This is what you forget. You're putting your information, your knowledge, all your secrets, everything you got inside a machine. They're bound to come back and bite you. They're going to be getting rid of soldiers anyway. Y'all obsolete. How many of y'all soldiers hadn't seen a new soldier already created? They got machines they're going to put out. How many of y'all hadn't seen them? You hadn't seen them? Oh, shit. Listen, this damn thing runs up about 20-something miles an hour. This shit don't get tired. It carry a backpack and roll. Y'all are obsolete because y'all got flat feet, your knee hurt, you lose your hearing. There's too many problems. Huh? Yeah, that's exactly right. You conjure. Machine don't think. It just kill. It's accurate. This shit gonna be able to, listen, they're gonna do war games. It's gonna be machines against machines. That's how country gonna be fighting. Machines gonna be killing people. Yep. They sick of it. People make too many mistakes done by people. Give it in the hands of a machine, they're more accurate. See, they're gonna wipe it out. They already ready because they know people, listen, they sick of their own people, the WikiLeaks people, these Snowden people, all these people giving over shit, all their information. When Kim Jong-il daddy died, how many of y'all remember when he died? His father died. You know what was amazing about that? When Snowden, was it Snowden that went out there and left? When he went all their secret, they had that shit inside their document that he was getting ready to die. They said he was fat, he was finna die soon. And he wound up dying. They were pissed about him releasing that shit. They had shit on every one of these world leaders. They were pissed. Do y'all know they took him? She had to go all around the world. They had to apologize, try to clean that shit up. Oh, it was a big mess. They had shit in there about him dying. That was in their document about he was finna die. Now, how did they know that? These people been doing this stuff a long time. Yeah, listen, they don't just kill world leaders, they kill people. That shit, they blaming Russia for going over into England and killing those ex-spies. They do the same shit. Yep. They showed you that with Jason Bourne. They scrap it. Don't y'all know these people got, listen, the CIA, FBI, those are agencies that answer to Congress and Senate. They have organizations that don't answer to nobody. Right. That Blackwater shit, you know about it. If you know about it, it ain't shit. Right. They have organizations you don't know shit about that got islands and places they float people to that's not under no jurisdiction of nobody. Right. Y'all really don't know nothing, do you? These people got islands hid away with people ass. They float your ass. Listen, there's no jurisdiction. There is no law. There's nothing for your ass, and they put you over there. Y'all have no idea what these people capable of doing. Rigging election? Hell, that's what they do to every country. All Russia got to do is come out and tell them, say, hell, we do this to everybody. Just like y'all do it to everybody else. Let me tell you, under Kennedy, when we came over to help South Korea out, that was it South Vietnam we helped out? Listen, what we did, under Kennedy. Do y'all know Kennedy killed damn 3 to 4 of those leaders over there? Because the CIA told him that the people they weren't getting the support of the people. The United States killed them. This was their allies. They killed them. Under y'all loving President Kennedy. Same damn man got Marilyn Monroe ass killed. When you do some stupid shit like go on national TV and saying happy birthday to the President of the United States, your ass ought to be killed. Especially when you banging it. Hell, ain't no why you see that shit. That's how dumb that. Listen, these white people, that's how many older black people love Kennedy. What Kennedy for black people? Kennedy ain't never did shit for black people. That's right. Kennedy ain't signed no damn bill for no black people. I don't know where people come up with this shit from. Anybody can talk about black people. He ain't signed shit. Lyndon Johnson did more for y'all ass than anybody. Right. They ain't never had a white president that did more for y'all than Lyndon Baines Johnson. And they don't never even talk about the man. He gave y'all your voting right. Your ass wouldn't be in there if it wasn't for him. White folks, man. And they sat around and celebrate Lincoln. Lincoln was with the Whig Party. Lincoln didn't want your ass to be free. Lincoln was with the Whig Party. He was a father of Henry Clayton that started that Whig Party before you had a Republican Party. All they did was check, it was the Whig Party. Y'all folks don't know nothing. I just be looking at y'all ass. Y'all be running behind these people. This man was for their ideology. He studied their shit and he wanted to be with their shit. This man wasn't for your freedom, your liberation. Hell, they had slaves. How the hell I want to free slaves and I got them? Our people just so dumb. White people get you running behind shit, and how you think you fat, you just be talking, oh, hell, we got Kennedy. You had him, hell, he didn't do shit for you. Hell, when they killed him, 63? So his ass came in 60. So what the hell you got in the first 3 years he was in there? Well, you weren't finna get a damn thing more, 1 more year with him in there. They don't even think about that, do they? He didn't do shit in the first 3 years. What won't happen in the last one? Y'all all right? People don't like to be practical, do they? They make you love white people. They teach you who to love. You don't know why you love them. They make you think white people are going to do something. White people are going to make their beneficiary of other white people. Black people are not beneficiary of white people. We have to have people in there for our cause, for our issues. Otherwise, nothing going to happen. Y'all all right? I don't know. Let me see. Pick me up and sit. I don't know. Beth Shamawal. I don't know. I'm kind of off back. I don't know. It'll be all right. But I'll come back and get it. I don't know. See, Beth, they're going to call it First Samuel. They'll call it Alahym. 1 Samuel 16:26. So it'll be Alahym, Shamuel, let me see 16 to 24. Somebody saying no 24? 17. 17. 17 to 24. Listen to the book.
And all the Anashim of Yasharal, when they saw the Ish, fled from him and were so afraid. And the Anashim of Yasharal said, have you seen this Ish that is come up? Surely to defy Yasharal is he come up.
Go against. Go ahead.
And it shall be that the Ish who killeth him, the Malach will enrich him with great riches, and will give him his bath, and make his Abba's house free in Yasharal. Mm-hmm. And Daud spake to the Anashim that stood by him, saying, what shall be done to the Ish that killeth this Philistine, and taketh away the reproach from Yasharal? For who is this uncircumcised Philistine, that he should defy the armies of the living Alahym? And the arm answered him after this manner, saying, so shall it be done to the Ish that killeth him. And Eliab, his eldest Aki, heard when he spake unto the Anashim.
What happened?
And Eliab's anger was kindled against Daud.
Why?
And he said, why camest thou down hither? And with whom hast thou left those few sheep in the wilderness?
Other ones, why did I get your Ukanah 15 from me? They're going to call it St. John. Now we got to move around a little bit and I'll come back. Your Ukanah, 15:22. I don't know how that look. We'll call it St. John. Yeah, Ukanon. $15.22. They'll give me, well, to show that if he's still working there for a little bit. See if you're Ukanon. 8:30. Listen to the book.
If I had not come and spoken unto them,
Y'all see what happened? If I had not come and spoken unto them,
they had not had sin.
uh-huh.
But now they have no cloak for their sin.
What happened?
He that hateth me
Did what?
hateth my Abba also.
Y'all see that? He that hated me hated my Abba also. What happened?
If I had not done among them the works which none other man did,
What happened?
they had not had sin.
Listen.
But now have they both seen and hated both me and my Abba.
Listen what happened.
But this cometh to pass,
Like what?
that the debar might be fulfilled that is written in their law.
Like what?
They hated me without a cause.
Well, exactly. What was again the reason why Eli had his anger was kindled against Daud? What you saying? Wasn't no reason. Y'all hear that? He said they were been looking for somebody who was going to come and take down this man that brought the reproach. They hadn't been able to find nobody. So Daud would have looked the same thing. See, if I had not come and spoken unto him. See, because he was looking at trying to take away the reproach. So he had went against the defiance to go against. They had put reproach on them, which is a disgrace. So we look for somebody that could come and take away a disgrace. That's what he was coming to do. The man disgraced. The man, listen, called us our name, ran us down, belittled us. That's a disgrace. So somebody had to come along and take that away from us. Y'all didn't see that? So what were y'all hearing when Daud was going down here and he wanted to know what was going to happen? They was talking about surely to come down to put this disgrace on us. Why the man came down? The Philistine. That's why he came down to do it. So we were looking for a man to come and take the reproach away. But when he came down and he began to inquire and he was looking to see what was going, he could fix it. His eldest Aki, he became angry with it. And I'm trying to remember, why was he mad with him? What you say, why? No reason. So without a cause. Let's see what he said. Before you get me there, let's see what happened at 8 and 30 of the book of Yehukanan. We kind of took a different turn for whatever reason. Yehukanan, they'll call it St. John, chapter 8 and verse 30. Let's see what happened. See if this conversation make any sense to you. Yehukanan, chapter 8 and verse 30. So I'm a listener. I listen to what you read, then my mind started kind of radiating, saying, well, this goes somewhere, doesn't it? Let's see what happened.
As he spake these dabarim,
Pay attention. As he spake these dabarim, what happened?
many believed on him.
See that? Many believed. You ain't going to believe what happened when Daoud was talking. Do you not know, Brandon, that they took his speech back and rehearsed it for Shaul?
That's right. That's right.
The only way they could have did it, somebody must have believed. Let's see what he said.
Many believed on him.
See that? Many believed him. Then what did he do?
Then said Yahusha to those Yahudim which believed on him,
So if you heard Daoud come and say you ain't believe, I wasn't talking to you anyway. This is what he told them.
if ye continue in my debar,
What happened?
then are ye my Mastatus indeed.
And what's going to
And
happen?
ye shall know the Amat.
And what is going
And
to
the
do?
Amat shall make you free.
So let me ask you again. When Daoud had gone up, an enemy man had gone up and had took this man down that defied him, I remember something was supposed to happen to him in his house. What was going to happen to his house? They were going to be free. What that man talking about right here? What you say happened at 8 and 30?
As he spake these dabarim,
What happened?
many believed on him.
Yeah.
Then said Yahusha to those Yahudim which believed on
I
him,
wonder would that Yahudim be his house? I wonder. I'm confused. I'm kind of on the illiterate side. What did he say to him?
if ye continue in my debar,
What happened?
then are ye my Mathetas indeed.
Then you're going to be at my house. What's going to happen?
And ye shall know the Amat.
And what's going to happen?
And the Amat shall make you free.
That's beautiful. See that? And the Amat shall make you free. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. That makes sense? It should after you done heard your law. That's right. That was the whole reason of him coming. Look at the Kazun 19. 19 and 1. They'll call it revelation. It's in Kazun. They call it revelation. I heard that spooky song again, Jaheed, man. I listened to it this time. That thing, creepy. I said, what? Then I heard another lady speaking there. You promised me. I said, who is that? I said, Jaheed, I keep Norman, come. Mama, I'm coming. At the end of the movie, how many of y'all seen Amityville Horror? That shit made me have to realize that wasn't his mama, that was him. He was throwing his voice upstairs. Norman, ain't that Amityville Psycho? Amityville Horror, one of the same people? Hold on for a minute. The Amityville Horror have a house in it. So did Psycho. That's all I'm saying. All I know is a house. I'm talking about a house. What y'all talking about? But damn, he messed me up in that Psycho. He was throwing his voice up them steps and stuff. Then he tried to go get with the girl. Then his mama called him back. Then you find it, his ass with his mother. Some stuff, I'm still confused. Then I hear Jaheed, I'm just confused. I'm like, hey, I'm not strong enough for this. I'm not strong enough for this stuff. Let's see if we get any logic out of this. Listen to the book.
And after these things, I heard a great voice of much people in Shamayim, saying, Hallelujah, salvation and kabub and honor and power unto Adonai, our Alahym.
What happened?
For Amat and Sadiq are the judgments, for he hath judged the great whore,
What happened?
which did corrupt the Arats
Yeah.
with her fornication, and hath avenged the blood of his servants at her hand.
What happened?
And again they said, Hallelujah.
Yeah.
And her smoke rose up forever and ever.
Mm-hmm.
And the 24 the Khan and the 4 beasts fell down and worshiped Alahym that sat on the throne, saying,
What?
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Mm-hmm.
And a voice came out of the throne, saying, Praise our Alahym,
Yeah.
all ye servants that fear him,
Wow.
both small and great. And I heard, as it were, the voice of a great multitude, and as the voice of many Mayim,
Yeah.
and as the voice of mighty thunderings,
Yeah.
saying, Hallelujah, for the Adonai, Alahym, omnipotent, reigneth.
Yeah.
Let us be glad and rejoice.
You said let us be glad and do what?
And rejoice.
Why?
And give honor to him.
Why?
For the marriage of the Lamb is come.
I'm trying to remember what was supposed to happen. What was he supposed to get? He was supposed to get the Malak's daughter.
That's right.
I wonder what did he wind up doing to get her daughter? You say he married her?
He had to kill the
When
giant.
you get through, when we get through, I want you to write your name. I want, listen, I want you to use letter like this. Okay? Don't worry about what you take up. Skip around. You almost is right at sin. Don't just, that joke said, marry? No, but what? Put your name on it. You ain't got to take up nothing. You didn't sin, but just to kind of keep out the line. But in saying that, do you see how much sense things make when you read now? He just told you rejoice for the marriage of the Lamb is come. And his wife, his Ashar, had made herself ready.
That's right.
But the only way you understand this is what you heard in your law. Remember, whatsoever things are written aforetime, written for our learning? So if he did it, that means he must have took away the reproach. Huh? He must have took away the reproach. Right? He looked at what kept them down. At that time, Yasharal wasn't strong enough to try to take down or try to defeat the Philistine. At 15-1, let's see what happened. Oh, Romans 15-1. And we're going to finish up that Alahym. Listen to the book.
We then that are strong ought to bear the infirmities of the weak.
So why would they be looking for a man to come along and try to take away the reproach off of them? Well, they were weak. They were weak. That don't make sense. He said, we then that are strong ought to bear the infirmity of the weak. And not to do what?
And not to please ourselves.
Tell them what Dawood did.
Let every one of us please his neighbor.
Tell him why.
For his ta'ub to edification.
And tell them about Dawood.
For even Mashiach pleased not himself.
See that? Listen what he said.
But as it is written,
What did he say?
the reproaches of them that reproach thee fell on me.
Fell on Dawood. He said Mashiach, I said Dawood. Because the book said Dawood was going to be like Alahym. See, it fell on Dawood. That's why when he wanted to find out what were they saying. He looked at an assault against them, an attack against Alahym was an attack against him, an attack against the people was an attack against him. See how he came along, he freed us? It makes sense now when you hear Yahusha talking and you hear he's of the lineage and of the house of Dawood. And you can see why he would come, he would speak to the Yahudim, he would talk about them being free. It would make sense because I'm going to take away the reproach. See, this is not only going to benefit me, but it's going to benefit you. So that makes sense, like everyone please his neighbor is good for the edifying. In him, not only did it satisfy him, or he got satisfaction or gratification from it by him, his house being about him and being able to take on the Malak's daughter and getting gold and what all the other things might be. It's going to benefit you too. See, that's how we got it. I try to teach y'all how to work when you do stuff. Or you're going to build business, you're going to do stuff. Things just can't work for you. It's got to work for other people too. Y'all don't think like that though. Y'all individualize. None of y'all think like the book teaches. Think about it. He could have went and just did it for him. Got the daughter, got the Beth, and just went on about his business. But it had to benefit you too. Huh? You see what I'm saying? It had to benefit more than just him. That's how you know when Alahym give you something. See, that's why I watch out when y'all do stuff. I know Alahym ain't in it. Because if nothing he going to give you is going to be just for you. He going to give you something. It got to benefit others. Because he said good for the edifying. He wouldn't never give me nothing just for me. He wouldn't give me knowledge and information. Say, you know what? It's just for you. I already know that ain't him. It don't line up with nothing he does. Y'all know that? Y'all really don't know nothing about Mr. Yahuwah, do you? Y'all, they don't know, do they? See, I watch y'all do stuff. Let me tell you something. You're dealing with people of color. If you're going to get people motivated to get involved, people got to see an interest. Y'all know that? It's got to be an interest. That's what you get on your money if you put it somewhere. He told he was a man like you. He like interest. So you should have got me interest off mine. If you're going to use it, get me something, benefit me. Got me? Well, it's the same thing he going to look at when we're using the people. Then the people got to benefit from it, right? Y'all all right? That's how I look at it. How do y'all look at it? Let me say something. Let me say something. Let me say, see if it's 1022 or Matayahu. We're going another way now. I'll come back some kind of way and get that. Let me just say something. Make it 10 and 20. I know what I got over there. I got stuff going. I'm just kind of all over the place, but some kind of way we make sense out of it. Matayahu 10 and 20. Listen to the book.
For it is not ye that speak, but the Ruach of your Abba, which speaketh in you.
Yeah.
And the Yaqui shall deliver up the Yaqui to death.
And this is what he just taught him. He said that Akeisha. Now, this is the 10th chapter of the book of Matayahu, right?
Yes, sir.
This is 10 and 20.
Yes, sir.
Let's see 10 and 1. Listen to the book.
And when he had called unto him his 12 Methodis,
What did he do?
he gave them power against unclean Ruach
Y'all see what he did? He gave them power against unclean ruach. What happened?
to cast them out,
Yeah.
and to heal all manner of sickness
Y'all see what he did? And listen.
and all manner of disease.
Yeah.
Now the names of the 12 apostles are these.
At verse 5. Listen.
These 12 Yahusha sent forth,
Doing what?
and among them saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles,
Listen.
and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not,
What happened?
but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Yashral.
That's good. That's good. That's good. You can give me a little more of that.
And as ye go, preach, saying, The Malkuth of Shamayim is at hand.
Yeah.
Heal the sick,
What else?
cleanse the lepers,
What else?
raise the dead,
What else?
cast out devils.
Mm-hmm.
Freely ye have received,
Well, what you want me to do?
freely give.
What happened?
Provide neither gold, nor silver, nor brass in your purses,
Y'all hear that? So you want me to go out with nothing? Listen.
nor script for your journey,
Yeah.
neither 2 coats, neither shoes, nor yet staffs.
Mm-hmm.
For the workman is worthy of his meat.
That's tight. That's tight. You got to have faith.
That's right.
You got to have amunah.
That's right.
You going out with absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's tight. No doubt they'll say to go, though. If he told them not to provide themselves with it, they start to go with 2. It don't make sense to tell them don't take 2 if they weren't going to take it.
That's right.
Don't make sense to tell them to take no extra shoe if they weren't going to take it. He'd be like, I wasn't going to do it anyway. That was my mind already, take it. But since you said it, then I'm going to have to trust you. So I'm going to have to go without. I'm going to go, and then I'm going to have to work, and my work going to have to prove out whether or not I'm worthy of what he's going to give me. Isn't that right? If my work ain't no good, I can expect to die. I can wind up starving. You know what I'm thinking? I should have brought 2 coats, and I should be thinking the reason why I should have brought 2 coats because I ain't doing the work. I should have brought me some extra pair of shoes because I ain't doing the work. You do the work. He said, a workman, he said he's going to prove himself out.
Yes, sir.
That's what he said, going to prove himself out.
That's right.
A workman, he going to be worth his wages. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
If you're looking at what you got and look at what kind of work you're putting in.
That's right.
What kind of work you putting in? That teacher man out there, listen, send a man out with a gun, he say he hungry, send him out with a gun and bullet and say, what you kill, you eat.
That's right.
Man, I'm hungry. I ain't got to, would it be an old cliche me to say, so you ain't killed nothing? Coming, man, I'm full as a tick. I can't eat nothing else. He done killed something.
Right.
Y'all got it?
That's right.
That's what he told. He said, you go out here, you going to have to produce. If you going to eat, you know what he told him? Do y'all get what he told him? He didn't tell him to go find somebody and let somebody take care of your ass and go out here and get you a job. He said, listen, if you do the work, it's going to feed you.
That's right.
The work will feed you. The work will feed you. You find a poor-ass preacher, he doing a poor-ass job.
Yeah.
I'm just telling what the man said now. He said, workman, he worthy his wages.
That's right.
Ain't that right? Hell, he pound for pound. He worthy his wages. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
That's just something to think about. That's just getting confidence. Confidence. Listen. What verse we at?
Verse 11.
Listen.
And into whatsoever city or town ye shall enter,
What you want me to do?
inquire who in it is worthy, and there abide till ye go thence.
Yeah.
And when you come into an house, salute it. And if the house be worthy, let your shalom come upon it.
Yeah.
But if it be not worthy, let your shalom return to you.
Yeah.
And whosoever shall not receive you, nor hear your dabarim, when you depart out of that house or city, shake off the dust of your feet. Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the yom of judgment than for that city.
Come on.
Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves.
Y'all hear what he gonna do? It's tight. It's tight. I guess I gotta answer another question too, don't I? See if I pick me up, if you would, at the Matthias chapter 26, verse 47. Y'all missed one for me. I didn't, but since it there anyway. We'll pick that up and come back and get something else. Then I'll probably come back and clean up there too. Yeah, I miss you who will see fit. Did it? 27:46, I said. Listen to the book.
Chapter 27.
I'm sorry, 26. I do apologize. 26:46. Listen to the book.
Verse 46. Rise, let us be going. Behold, he is at hand that doth betray me. And while he yet spake, lo, Yehuda, one of the 12, came, and with him a great multitude with swords and staves from the chief Kohanim and elders of the people. Now he that betrayed him gave them a sign,
What was it?
saying, Whomsoever I shall kiss, that same is he. Hold him fast. And forthwith he came to Yahusha and said, Hail, Master, and kissed him. And Yahusha said unto him, Friend, wherefore art thou come? Then came they and laid hands on Yahusha and took him. And behold, one of them which were with Yahusha stretched out his hand, and drew his sword, and struck a servant of the high Kohan, and smote off his ear. Then said Yahusha unto him, Put up again thy sword into his place, for all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword. Thinkest thou that I cannot now pray to my Abba, and he shall presently give me more than 12 legions of Malachi?
What happened?
But how then shall the scriptures be fulfilled?
So he was talking about scripture. He said the scripture got to be fulfilled. What happened, Brandon?
That thus it must be.
And you got to pick me back up at Beth Shemuel. They're going to call 2 Samuel chapter 17, verse 26. Hold that for me. Listen.
In that same hour said
that-
Yahusha to the multitudes,
What did it say?
Are ye come out as against a thief, with swords and staves for to take me?
Listen.
I sat daily with you, teaching in the temple, and ye laid no hand on me.
What happened?
But all this was done, that the scriptures of the Nabi'im might be fulfilled.
Like what?
Then all the Methodis forsook him and fled.
That's good. Let's see what happened over here. This is the 27th. This is the 17th chapter of the book of, they're going to call 2 Samuel, verse 26. It's Beth Shemuel, 17:26. Listen to the book.
And Daud spake to the Anashim that stood by him, saying, What shall be done to the Ish that killeth this Philistine, and taketh away the reproach from Yasharal?
Yeah.
For who is this uncircumcised Philistine, that he should defy the armies of the living Alahym?
Yeah.
And the answered him after this manner, saying, So shall it be done to the Ish that killeth him.
Yeah.
And Eliab, his eldest Aki, heard when he spake unto the Anashim.
What happened?
And Eliab's anger was kindled against Daud.
Y'all see what happened? He got real upset with Daud. And that's what he told him.
And he said, Why camest thou down hither?
Yeah.
And with whom hast thou left those few sheep
What did you
in
do with the
Bamidbar?
12? He told you I sent them forth. I'm sending you forth just like sheep along wolves.
That's right.
He had to leave them somewhere. But y'all didn't catch that either, did you? So what was your understanding? He told you the scripture had to be fulfilled. If I'm going to go up and I'm going to take the reproach, I got to lead these sheep somewhere. You never would have known where they were, did he? He scattered them. He scattered them before he went up to do it. It's like he didn't know way. Well, he just asked him. If he knew, would you ask a question you already know the answer to?
That's right.
He won't know what he did with them.
That's right.
He said, I scattered them. The scripture got to be fulfilled. So it only made sense for Yahushua before he was going to come and tell you to reproach y'all, I need to get rid of these sheep.
That's right.
Because later on, my Akita going to ask me what I did with them. So I got to scatter them. It's just the book. I don't know what were we thinking. Let's see what happened at the 5th chapter of the book of Yahushua. I don't clear this up. I'm going to look like I don't know what I'm doing. 5:17, please. They going to call it St. John. All I got is book.
Book.
Book right, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
They just think I be imagining this stuff, huh? Other one, get me Romans chapter 1. 1 and 1. If I don't clear this up, they're going to... Thank you, Mr. Yahuwah. It be for y'all don't know, I be putting folks be trying to find some way to combat what I'm trying to teach, but they don't realize I'm going to bat that shit right back to them. I hope you know they ain't the only bad out there now. Listen to the book.
But Yahushua answered them, my Abba worketh hitherto.
What did he say now?
My Abba worketh hitherto.
What is Abba? That's an Abba word for something. For
Father.
what? For father. He said his father worketh, what was it?
Hitherto,
He said my father does the work. And what about you?
and I work.
What was that? What happened?
Therefore the Yahudim sought the more to kill him,
Tell him why.
because he not only had broken the Shabbat,
But did what?
but said also that Alahym was his Abba,
What would that do?
making himself equal with Alahym.
That would make himself equivalent to? 1 and 1, Romans. Romans chapter 1 and verse 1. Listen to the book.
Shaul, a servant of Yahushua HaMashiach,
Yeah.
called to be an apostle,
Still with? Go ahead.
but Badal unto the Debar of Alahym.
It's something separated. And you know what's amazing about that? Y'all still, see, it don't make no difference how we do it, which is easier. That's what he told y'all right here, 5th and 5.
That's
He
right.
told you to gather my Kodash together
That's
under
right.
me, those that have made a covenant. That done separated.
That's right.
That's why he told you, I'm Badal.
That's right.
Still don't tell people that somebody be paying attention. He told you, Badal, what is you going to do? What is you going to do but separate? Isn't that right? He said, gather them under me, those that made a covenant. So what they going to have to do? They got to separate.
That's right.
Come on, folks. The letters only make sense because of the law, right?
That's right.
The letter come in and fill in the blank. We didn't know what happened. So before I went and showed you what happened. So where were them sheep?
He ain't know.
So these New Testament creatures and just the Old Testament creatures, one without, I don't know how they got all this information.
That's right.
I don't know how you fill in the blank. No. Let's see what happened. He said he was Badal. Listen what else happened.
Badal unto the Debar of Alahym,
Yeah.
which he had promised afore by his Nabaim in the Kodash scriptures,
That would be on, I think, Shabbat. Yeah. Listen.
concerning his being Yahushua HaMashiach,
Concerning who now?
his being
His being, his son.
Yahushua HaMashiach,
How was he?
our Adonai,
He said that's our Adonai. What was it again?
which was made of the seed of Daud,
What? He was made what?
of the seed of Daud,
According to what?
according to the flesh,
Basar. And what else was he?
and declared to be the being of Alahym with power, according to the Ruach of Kodash, by the resurrection from the dead.
I don't know what they're doing. Just saying. So he did the same work. He said, I do the same work my Abba do. And the thing about it, in the book of Zechariah, the 12th chapter, let's see what happened. Let's see if we clear this up. Zechariah, you're going to call it Zechariah chapter 12. See, that's 6. Just got to put that little icing on the cake. Sometimes a cake, you know what? You can make a cake, but you ain't got no icing on it.
Dry.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Zechariah. Now, when you're a little poor-ass kid, a dry cake just as good as a frosted cake.
Right.
And your mom used to bust a cake up and get that. Let me get that out of that pan right there.
That's right.
But
That's right.
you a little poor-ass kid, but listen, you have frosting in your mind.
That's right.
I ain't know when you poor as hell and you got some Kool-Aid. It just stuff be funner when you have a little something. You know what I'm saying? Man, you make a part out of that thing, man. Y'all all right? They don't know nothing about that. Man, he had to make fun out of little stuff. Listen to the book. This is the 12th chapter of the book of Zechariah that they're going to call Zechariah. I think 12 and 6. Let's see if I'm down far enough. Listen.
In that yom will I make the governors of Yehuda like an hearth of fire among the wood.
You hear that? He said he's going to make the governor. He's going to make the ruler, the Shah of who? Of Yehuda?
Of Yehuda like an hearth of fire
And you know
among
what's
the wood.
amazing about that too? When we were reading over here, he was talking about how a fire it's going to be very tempestuous. How it's going to be around about him. Isn't that something? Must going to be the governor of Yehuda going to be doing this. Ain't that right? And I'm amazed about that because Yeshayahu told unto us that a Ben was born. Unto us, unto us a child, a Yah that is born, unto us a Ben is given. And then he said the government was going to be on his shoulder. Ain't that right? He going to have that bow. Look here, Bo. Ain't that right? That's it. He said he's going to be on his shoulder. And you know what he told all us to do, believe it or not? Because you talk about the governor. He told everybody, he said, you want to take up your bow and follow me. Ain't that right? We're going to be the governors. He's talking about plural. The governor. Listen, let's see. I don't know how. Listen.
And like a torch of fire in a sheaf.
See that? Look at that. We're going to burn it in the book. I told you, he's going to devour the wicked. They're going to be stubborn. Who told us about that? That's right. Malachi. They call Malachi. He told us that. The wicked going to be a stubble. Ain't that right? I don't know what. He tried to tell us. Listen. I don't know what we're doing. Listen.
And they shall devour all the people round about, on the right hand and on the left.
So it makes sense that he would gather them unto him. He going to gather those that made a sacrifice unto him. And you know what he told us he going to do with us? He was going to bring us through the fire. So this not going to be nothing new for us. That's why he tried to show the three Hebrew boys. Abari boys. Meshach, Shadrach, and one bad Negro. I say three bad Negroes. Got to be three of them. He can't be by himself. Isn't that right? So it's not impossible to see us coming through the fire. Isn't that right? If everything else going to burn up, he going to call us to him. He said, I'm going to bring a third part through the fire. Listen.
And Jerusalem shall be inhabited again in her own place, even in Jerusalem.
Listen.
Yahuwah also shall save the tents of Yehuda first.
I don't know what these folks doing. That's what I'm talking about. Dawood done stepped up. We already know why he stepped up to do what he did. He already told what's going to happen. Listen, he was going to get the Malak's daughter. He was going to get the gold. And on top of that, his house was going to be free in Yasharal. So he was saving his house first. And what you think Yahushua was going to do when he came down? Then said Yahushua to those Yahudim that did what? Hitherto my father work and I work. It's only going to make sense I'm going to say the tents of Yehuda first. The Matah, which is they're going to call the tribe of Yehuda. I got to say them first. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what these people are doing. He said, I got to save them first. Listen.
That the kabod of the house of Daud and the kabod of the inhabitants of Jerusalem do not magnify themselves against Yehuda.
Listen what happened.
In that yom shall Yahuwah defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem.
Listen.
And he that is feeble among them at that yom shall be as Daud.
Uh-oh. Y'all hear that? He that is feeble. That's what they were looking at. You know what? They were looking at Daud. He was a little kid. What he was going to do? They were looking at what that little kid was going to do. He said, he that is feeble among us, he going to be as Daud. Listen what has happened.
And the house of Daud shall be as Alahym, as the Malachi of Yahuwah before them.
He said, hitherto my Abba work and I work. So he tied both fathers up. You can live for the same work. You can live for the same work. I don't know. Everybody different. I don't know. Y'all all right? I want to jump back over and finish up second. Beth Shemuel, they call 2 Samuel 17. Where we left out 28? 28. Let's see what happened. Y'all ain't going to believe it. They ain't going to believe it. They ain't going to tell me. Not yet. Hold me, your Ukanah 17. and 1. Hold that for me. You got Beth Shemuel, chapter 17. Where we at? 27, 28? What's that? 26? Olive, I'm sorry. Olive Shemuel.
28.
28. Listen.
And Eliab, his eldest Aki, heard.
Those that are watching, if you thought I said second, I do apologize. It's Olive, 1 Samuel, chapter 17, verse 28. Listen.
heard when he spake unto the Anashim.
Yeah.
And Eliab's anger was kindled against Daud. And he said, Why camest thou down hither? And with whom hast thou left those few sheep in Bamidbar?
Now y'all know that, right? That went in the wilderness because, that's where Yahushua was.
That's right.
He had them.
That's right.
So we know what happened to him now. You would have never known had it not been for this. You got people speculating, guess. I ain't got to do that.
That's right.
So all you got to do is trace him down. He leave points.
That's right.
I remember they moved, one of my favorite cowboy movies was Joseph Ware, Outlaw Joseph Ware. How many of y'all seen that? When they were tracking it down, y'all remember how the man said how he could find him? What you say? I can't hear you. He said he leave dead bodies everywhere. They were trying to track him. Everywhere he went, he wound up killing people. And like the man leave dead bodies everywhere he go. This man here leaves so much stuff. He wants you to catch him.
Yeah.
You know that? He want to be caught. He leaves just 2 minutes open. You can find exactly what he did. Don't worry about it. Listen to the book.
I know thy pride and the naughtiness of thine heart, for thou art come down that thou mightest see the battle.
That's what he did. Listen what else happened.
And Daud said, What have I now done? Is there not a cause?
See that? He said it was a reason. Wasn't the reason for him to come down? All right. Let's see what happened. Let me see. Let's see. Aleph, Kaf, 3:17. Let's see. 1 Peter, they're going to call it. 1 Peter, Parker. Make it 3:15. I still got to come and get that yucca now. Tie that up. We're going to go another way. I'm going to try to just clean this up and get y'all out tonight because I talked long enough tonight. Just kind of let y'all get some rest. Come back tomorrow. I'll go to www.warwish and find something. Fill in the blank. Listen to the book.
But consecrate Yahuwah Alahym in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asketh you a reason of the hope that is in you, with meekness and fear, having a ta'ub conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you,
what happened?
As of evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your ta'ub conversation in Mashiach.
What happened?
For it is better, if the will of Alahym be so, that ye suffer for well-doing, than for evil-doing. For Mashiach also hath once suffered for sins, the Sadak for the unjust, that he might bring us to Alahym, being put to death in the flesh, but quickened by the Ruach.
What happened?
By which also he went and preached unto the Ruach in prison, which sometime were disobedient, when once the long suffering of Alahym waited in the Yamim of Nuach, while the ark was a preparing, wherein few, that is, 8 souls were saved by water.
That's good. Back to Aleph, Shamuel, chapter 12, chapter 17, verse, where you left out, 31? 30? 30. Listen to the book.
And he turned from him toward another, and spake after the same manner. And the people answered him again after the former manner.
Mm-hmm.
And when the Dabarim were heard which Daud spake, they rehearsed them before Shaul, and he sent for him. And Daud said to Shaul, Let no each heart fail because of him.
What happened?
Thy servant will go and fight with this Philistine. And Shaul said to Daud, Thou art not able to go against this Philistine to fight with him, for thou art but a youth, and he a ish of war from his youth.
See that? They let him being feeble, but yet he was going to be, look at what he was going to become. He's going to be like Alahym. A child, a young, they're going to be weak. But yet you're going to look at what he's going to become. He's going to be like Alahym. Listen.
And Daud said unto Shaul, Thy servant kept his Abba's sheep.
Yeah.
And there came a lion and a bear, and took a lamb out of the flock.
What happened?
And I went after him and smote him and delivered it out of his mouth. And when he arose against me, I caught him by his beard and smote him and slew him. Thy servant slew both the lion and the bear. And this uncircumcised Philistine shall be as one of them, seeing he hath defied the armies of the living Alahym.
That's good. At the 17th chapter of the book of Yehukanai, 17 and 1. I didn't put a number up there yet. 17 and 1. Listen to the book.
These Dabarim spake Yahusha and lifted up his eyes to Shamayim
Listen.
and said, Abba, the hour is come. Glorify thy Ben, that thy Ben also may glorify thee.
Listen.
As thou hast given him power over all flesh,
Yeah.
that he should give eternal life to as many as thou hast given him.
What happened?
And this is life eternal.
That they might do what?
Know thee, the only Amat Alahym, and Yahushua Mashiach, whom thou hast sent.
Yeah.
I have glorified thee on the Arats.
What happened?
I have finished the work which thou gavest me to do.
What happened?
And now, O Abba, glorify thou me with thine own self.
Y'all hear that? He that is feeble among them gonna be like Daoud, and Daoud gonna be like Alahym. Now he just asked him to glorify him. Well, who would they want to be glorified with?
With thine own self.
I wonder would that make it, if he's the son of Daoud, would that make Daoud like Alahym? If he glorified me with him, if I'm the seed of Daoud, wouldn't that make Daoud like Alahym? Let's see what happens. Listen.
Glorify me with thine own self, with the kabod which I had with thee before the Arats was.
Listen.
I have manifested thy name unto the Anashim, which thou gavest me out of the Arats.
What happened?
Thine they were, and thou
And?
gavest them me.
What happened?
And they have kept thy debar.
What happened?
Now they have known that all things whatsoever thou hast given me are of thee.
What happened?
For I have given unto them the Dabarim which thou gavest me.
What happened?
And they have received them,
Yeah.
and have known surely that I came out from thee.
What happened?
And they have believed that thou didst send me.
What happened?
I palau for them.
Yeah.
I palau not for the Arats,
Yeah.
but for them which thou hast given me.
Why?
For they are thine,
What happened?
and all mine are thine,
What happened?
and thine are mine,
What happened?
and I am glorified in them.
What happened?
And now I am no more in the Arats,
Yeah.
but these are in the Arats.
What happened?
And I come to thee, Kudash Abba.
Yeah.
Keep through thine own name those whom thou hast given me,
What happened?
that they may be one as we are.
What happened?
While I was with them
What,
in the Arats,
what did you do?
I kept them in thy name.
And what happened?
Those that thou gavest me have I kept,
What happened?
and none of them is lost.
So you said when the bandit lion came, how many?
That's right. That's right.
Because he said he kept his Abba sheep.
Yes, sir.
That's all about. I guess I want. What are they doing? How do y'all understand it? So y'all didn't get what he was praying for. He knew what the law said too. If I'm the seed of Daoud and I'm weak, I'm feeble, then I'm going to be like Daoud, and Daoud going to be like Alahym. So I want you to glorify me with your own self. I'll use your law, your Torah, to put me in position to be able to overcome. He just looked at who he kept. He said he kept his Abba sheep. That's what he said, didn't he? He said, I ain't lose none of them. That's what Daoud tried to tell y'all. He said, I didn't lose none. The one that was predicted. Listen what he told you. Listen.
But the ben of perdition.
Said that wasn't mine anyway. He already predicted to do what he was supposed to do. I didn't worry about that one anyway. He said, those you gave me, they were yours. He said, I kept them. So now I know how Daoud kept his sheep. He said they were his Abba sheep. The sheep that he kept that was his father, they called Jesse. He know how he kept them now. He kept them through his father's name. He kept them. He said, this is my daddy, Jesse's sheep. That wasn't actually a literal name, and that's how he kept them. That was his father's sheep, and he kept them, made sure nobody didn't take his father's sheep. They're my daddy's sheep, and nobody going to take those sheep. And that's how I keep them. And that's how he kept them, through his own name. And look at these Yahuwah sheep. And that's how I kept them. He said, I ain't lose none. I mean, that's what Daoud said. He went out and got them and brought them back. How did y'all understand it? So when you hear prayer, how exactly did you understand it, prayer? Because I would listen to him, he would read, but now I'm trying to say, how exactly did y'all understand it? I don't know. Maybe it's just me, huh? Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Let's go back and listen again. Beth Shemuel, 17. Where you left off? 33? Where you left off at? 37? Oh, goodness, we moving. I tell you what else, since we're down. See, Matthias 27. Hold that for me. Matthias 27. Hold that for me. See if that's hold that. Hold me. See that Beth Malachim 22. Don't call it 2 Kings. See if that's 22. And 1 is what I want. In fact, let me hear it first. Let me see something. and 1. Listen to the book.
Josiah was
No. See if it's Olive, 22 and 1. I should have went without war for 3 years. Is it Olive?
Yes, sir.
I don't know why my mind never remember this. Gotta be a reason why though. I just hold that there. And you holding me Matayahu? So you got some hold on that, Brandon. You just gonna hold both of them then? We're gonna go to work.
Yes.
Somebody still got me. So Chris, they didn't put you back at Olive Mala, Shemuel 17. Olive Shemuel 17:37.
Yes, sir.
So you holding me 27 and 19, make it 20. You'll hold that for me. You'll hold that 27:20, Matayahu, and Olive, Malachim 22 and 1. But we're gonna play with it. We're gonna play with that a little bit. This is something come to mind. 20. This is 17. Olive Shemuel 17:37.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see what happens. Listen to the book.
Dawood said, moreover, Yahuwah that delivered me out of the paw of the lion and out of the paw of the bear,
Do what?
he will deliver me out of the hand of the Philistine.
What happened?
And Shaul said unto Dawood, Go, and Yahuwah be with thee.
Listen.
And Shaul armed Dawood with his armor, and he put an helmet of brass upon his head. Also he armed him with a coat of mail. And Dawood girded his sword upon his armor, and he essayed to go, for he had not proved it. And Dawood said unto Shaul, I cannot go with these, for I have not proved them.
That's good. That's good. In the book of Matthias, chapter 27, verse, well, I'm going to pick that up then. What to 27:20? I want to get me Olive Shemuel. Olive Malachim. Olive, which is 1 Kings, they'll call it. 22. Hold that for me. We'll play with it a little bit. This is Matthias, chapter 27, verse 20. Listen to the book.
But the chief Kohanim and elders persuaded the multitude that they should ask Barabbas and destroy Yahusha. Mm-hmm. The governor answered and said unto them, Whither of the twain will ye that I release unto you? Mm-hmm. They said, Barabbas. Pilate said unto them, What shall I do then with Yahusha, which is called Mashiach?
Yeah.
They all say unto him, Let him be crucified.
Ooh.
And the governor said, Why? What evil hath he done? But they cried out the more, saying, Let him be crucified.
Yeah.
When Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing, but that rather a tumult was made, he took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this Sadak person. See ye to it.
What happened?
Then answered all the people and said, his blood be on us and on our children.
Yeah.
Then released he Barabbas unto them.
And what significant that was for us? Huh? It was written? The covenant. Exactly right. Because all things by the law had to be enjoined with dam, which is blood. So that makes sense. He just enjoined them into the covenant, the barak. And guess what they're going to get you to? Gather my kudash together, though that it made a covenant with me by sacrifice. One thing with sacrifice you had was with blood, dam. Does that make sense? They just told you his dam be upon us. So it don't make no difference. We leave something. I come and get it either way it go. Mr. Yahuwah, let me do it. Still going to tie it. It still come out the same way, which is easy. At the end of the day, which is easy. That's all it is. At the same time, still bring you right back. He just enjoined them into the Barith. That's stuff we want to learn from a Christian church. But that's why you got to know the significance of your law, right? Everything with Moshe, let me make sure, because there's people watching that don't know why I made the statement. So I got to get there. Abarim. They call Hebrews chapter 9, verse 23. Because a lot of things I say, you'll know, but sometimes people first-time viewers, they're not aware. And people will assume that I got my private interpretation. And people will say, you know, Smith, all preachers got their private. I don't have no private interpretation. I take correction. But I said I'm going to put it line upon line. This is 9:23 of the book of Abarim. They call Hebrews. Then I finish up that Matthew the 27th chapter so I can get this. Olive, they call First King, King, chapter 22. Listen to the book.
It was therefore necessary that the patterns of the things in Shamayim.
So pay him at the 19. Listen. 17. Well, 19. Listen.
For when Moshe had spoken every precept.
Y'all hear this? Now when Moshe, they call him Moses, Musha. That's 19. Now when Moshe
had spoken every precept.
What did he do?
To all the people according to the law.
See that? What's the name?
He took the blood of the calves and of goats with Maim and scarlet wool and hyssop and sprinkled both the book and all the arm.
See that? He sprinkled the book and well as all the arm with dam. You see that? So how was he able to? Now you got to think about this. This is what people literally try to figure. You know, he was on the tube. That when they threw it across, when they threw the javelin, spear and stuck it aside, that this blood, dam, came out and got over all the people. See, he had to be crafty. You know how he got it? See, when you got a person in false accusation, that person would put to death, you ain't going to believe what happened. That man's blood is on you. How you think about it? You got everybody here. You ain't got enough blood to come on that man to hit this man and put it on everybody out here, Dave. But you know how I can get them? If all these people will consent and will agree. Now, how I'm going to cover you too, I gave you law. I visit the iniquity of the fathers. That's why he said that blood be on us. See who could set a law up that condemn you that'll come back and save you.
Yeah.
Now they'll be sitting around trying to figure, see what happened at the cross day when he crucified it. Everybody walked on, a little drip got on it. This is private interpretation.
That's right.
See, I got booked.
That's right.
Now, when Moshe did it, Moshe had to go through and sprinkle everybody. Got it? So you would get an understanding, because that's how you know it. Now, your law came along, and how it got you, I entangled you in with penalty, and these penalties would put blood on you, and you would become what was known as blood guilty. Now, because my law also is written, that I visit joy iniquity upon your children, I came along and I done bestowed a barak upon you and your children, like I did with Abraham. Huh? Same way. How he was going to multiply his seed. Y'all got it? From one man. So we find from one man that promise done went out to all of us. Y'all got it? Only Mr. Yahuwah could be smart enough to do that. To get you, he knew you were sin. I said here, this is how stupid we are. I told you that when you commit sin, it's not just going to start with you. It's going to fall on them. But this sin became a baraka to you. Only time you find that committing sin actually came in to be a baraka to. Only time you can find it. Only Mr. Yahuwah could say so. That's why it had to be a con. Because you know what he would convince them? Everybody condemned under sin. He said, I got to make it a con. You sin. So I had to make this thing of con. Come on. That's why, listen, a lot of people do too much time, too much study, too much. They just not smart, Mr. Yahuwah. You ain't gonna get it from no education, no reading, no study. You got to understand the science of how he operates.
That's right.
Who else can set you up? Tell me how all those people otherwise. Explain me how all those people sat up there and everybody who was sitting there went and got a drip of blood on. He ain't had time to do that. I used the Torah. Being crafty, I caught you with guile.
That's right.
He tried to tell you, listen, you had to pay attention to that. The woman tried to tell y'all in the gun. He told you that the kosh was more subtle than any other creature he had made. He was talking about Yahushua. They even tried to tell the man. They told you that we know in the 27th chapter, say that 27, no, yeah, 27, Matthew 27. Go and jump on down about 56. Let me see what that say right quick. Let's see that what I want. 27, 56 right quick. Let's see what happens. I hope you're going to give me borrow sheet. These people don't know what they're doing. Listen. Listen to the book. 27, 56. 57, let's see. 56. Listen.
Among which was Maryam Magdalene and Maryam, the mother of Jacob and Joseph, and the aim of Zebedee's children. Mm-hmm. When the even was come, there came a rich ish of Arimathea named Joseph, who also himself was Yahusha's Mathetes. He went to Pilate and begged the body of Yahusha. Then Pilate commanded the body to be delivered.
Listen,
and
he got me borrowed. You're going to get me Barashit chapter 3 and verse 5, verse 6. They're going to call it Genesis. Listen.
And when Joseph had taken the body, he wrapped it in a clean linen cloth and laid it in his own new tomb, which he had hewn out in the rock. And he rolled a great stone to the door of the sepulchre and departed. And there was Mary Magdalene and the other Maryam sitting over against the sepulchre.
Listen.
Now the next yom that followed the yom of the preparation, the chief Kohanim and Pharisees came together unto Pilate, saying, Sir, we remember that deceiver said...
What happened now?
We remember that deceiver said, while he was yet alive, after 3 yamim, I will rise again.
That's good right there, brother. At the 3rd chapter of the book of Barashit chapter 3, verse 5. I ain't got number book. I know what they called him. Listen to the book.
For Alahym does know that in the yom ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as Alahym.
Listen what happened.
Knowing Taub and Rasha.
Listen what happened.
And when the Ashah saw that the tree was Taub for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat.
Come on.
And the eyes of them both were opened.
And what happened?
And they knew that they were naked.
Listen.
And they sewed fig leaves together, and made themselves aprons. And they heard the voice of Yahuwah Alahym walking in the garden in the cool of the yom.
What happened?
And Adam and his Ashah hid themselves from the presence of Yahuwah Alahym amongst the trees of the garden.
Yeah.
And Yahuwah Alahym called unto Adam, and said unto him,
What is that?
Where art thou? And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid, because I was naked, and I hid myself.
What happened?
And he said, Who told thee that thou wast naked?
What did you figure out?
Hast thou eaten of the tree whereof I amar thee that thou shouldest not eat?
What happened?
And the Ish said, The Ashah, whom thou gavest to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I did eat. And Yahuwah Alahym said unto the Ashah,
What did she say?
What is this that thou hast done?
What is this that thou have done?
And the Ashah said, The Nakash beguiled me, and I did eat. And Yahuwah Alahym said unto the Nakash, Because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle.
Well, the thing we look at, now you see what happened? Because thou had did what?
This, thou art cursed above all cattle.
Y'all hear this? Because thou had did what?
This,
what happened?
Thou art cursed above all cattle.
Y'all see what happened? Yahusha took on a curse greater than everybody else him. We didn't have the strong or the bad infirmity of the weak. Did the servant eat of it? All the servant did was just convince them to do it. And now you look at the reproaches of them that reproached thee, you ain't gonna believe what happened. Fell on him. And you ain't gonna believe what the serpent do, had led even with the ground.
That's right.
They ain't smart enough to catch.
That's right.
The woman saying told what happened, the serpent deceived her.
That's right.
What else you think was gonna happen? You just found somebody that was strong, just took on the infirmity of the weak. So let me ask you a question. All the serpent did was convince him to eat it. They the ones sinned against him.
Yeah.
Not the serpent. And now the reproach of them that reproach thee wind up falling on him. God ain't smart enough to catch it. Why would you catch it? You see how he had to be so calculated to set these people up? Now you were told clearly not to touch it, and not even don't touch it, not even eat it. Then he said right at the table there and broke it and gave it to him and told him to take, eat. So this is my body broken for you. Sat him right up and broke it and gave it to him and convinced him to eat it. He knew what he was doing. Being crafty caught you with guile. It wound up coming to your salvation. It worked to your salvation. And you ain't gonna believe what we know. That all things work together for the good of them that love you, and that's called according to his purpose.
Yes, sir.
And you don't believe when he came to the garden, you know what he did? He called for Adam.
That's right. Yes, sir.
See, that would these folks count for evil. You also try to tell them, Alahym meant it for his good. You don't believe what it was for.
That's right.
To save much people alive. Ain't no anywhere y'all could have seen it coming. Ain't no anywhere y'all could have seen it coming. Come on, baby, let me get through this stuff so I get through. Come on, finish this Alahym 9 and 19. I'm just running out. Take this stuff. When y'all leave, go take it to the Christian church and tell them explain it to you. It's supposed to mess you up.
That's right.
Only man come along and show it. He couldn't have been by the law. You could have got it. The law set you up to sin.
That's right.
The book done told you clearly ain't nobody going to be justified by it. It had to be a con. Huh? It had to be a con. Come on, the people said, didn't they? He took that and used that and made it con. Huh? If your sin could transfer down to you and to your kid to the third and the fourth generation, then what can happen if you're obedient? What would your obedience do? Abraham's obedience transferred to us even further than third and fourth generation. Because we had to look at what he gave us for salvation greater than what we saw. Kind of like when we saw the similitude, when we saw the house that Mushah built and we saw the house that Yahusha built. You know what he told about Yahusha's house? He was counted more honor. Huh? More honor. You had to give more honor upon that house than you did Mushah. Because he was trying to show you the different verses what you got from the law versus what he gave you from Khan. It'd be the same trying to comparison. One going to excel in glory. See, the Khan excel over what sin do for you. The works that these people trying to do by the law to be saved, they're not going to make it in. This whole thing been set up by Khan. Only Mr. Yahuwah could do that. See, it's not set up the way these people thinking. They thinking they study going to get it. He done told you what happened. You know what I don't do? Much studying. We're into the flesh.
That's right.
He told me how much studying I do. I just study enough to make sure I can approve myself.
That's right.
I get through, I guarantee I'll be approved.
That's right.
And I don't need to be ashamed.
That's right.
I can rightly divide.
Yes, sir.
So I can prove mine out. Don't make no difference they give it to me in Aubrey and give it to me in English. I still work it.
That's right.
It's just going to be which is easier. At the end of the day, our whole goal is for us to be saved. So that's the whole mindset I keep with everything I do. At the end of the day, can I be saved? Not stand on the right hand of Satan. Not blaspheming Kodak's name. Not going up and throwing and kicking chairs over no Shamayim.
That's right.
You done. You're done. At that point, at the end of the song, a lightning bolt put hit you, you supposed to just be a little smoke pile down in the bottom. Be like Zach Van, no more. Zach got struck in Alabama, his van was smoking all the way to Georgia until he got in the driveway. When he got in the close the door, his van said, it just disappeared. He let his van make it all the way to the driveway, he cut out his and said, it just disappeared. Only Mr. Yahuwah could do that. And then straight out of inconspicuous van on a sunny day. That's right. I got lightning strike on a sunny day. Boom, 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 boom. Don't worry about it. Listen to the book. I got you holding. Alahym. Yeah, finish up the 9:19.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
But when Moshe
Go watch it. Hebrews 9:19, you'll call it. But Moshe
had spoken every precept to all the according to the law, he took the blood of the calves and of goats with mem and scarlet wool and hyssop, and sprinkled both the shofar and all the
See that how he did it? He got it on the people, he got it on their children, and when they pierced him in the side, it got on the book. Y'all didn't know that? Y'all didn't know that, did you? Y'all don't know that, do you? Mm-hmm. Let me see. 32. Alahym. 32, 31. See if it's 30. 31. See if it's 31. Alahym. They don't call it Deuteronomy. See if it's 31 and 20. The other one, you're going to say your Ukanon. I got to put this guy. Ukanon. Y'all ain't going to believe it, will you? 1931. Let's see how that work out. We'll see how rest I got. Alahym 31:20. Listen to the book.
For when I shall have brought them into the land which I swear unto their Abbas, that floweth with milk and honey, and they shall have eaten and filled themselves and waxen fat, then will they turn unto other Alahym and serve them, and provoke me and break my covenant. And it shall come to pass, when many evils and troubles are befallen them, that this song shall testify against them as a witness, for it shall not be forgotten out of the mouths of their seed. For I know their imagination which they go about, even now before.
You say S-E-E-D?
Out of the mouths of their seed.
S-E-E-D?
Yes.
So Yahushua didn't forget it. Because they forgot where the promise went. It was to Abraham and to his seed was the promises made, Shabbat. He didn't say unto S-E-E-D-S, because see, you forgot it. He can't be a liar. He didn't forget it either. Listen.
Which they go about even now, before I have brought them into the land which I swear.
Listen.
Moshe therefore wrote this song the same yom.
This is what he did. What did he do now?
Wrote this song the same yom and taught it.
And these niggas be impressed with Tupac and all of them, how quick they write one. This man done wrote this whole Shireen here in one yom. They know what you heard. They talk about creativity. Listen what happened. And what did he do?
And taught it the Beni of Yasharal.
And listen what he did.
And he gave Yahushua the Ben of Nun a charge.
And what did he say?
And said, be strong and of tob courage.
Listen.
For thou shalt bring the Beni of Yasharal into the land which I swear unto them.
Yeah.
And I will be with thee.
Listen.
And it came to pass, when Moshe had made an end of writing the Dabarim of this law.
Pay attention.
In a book.
What did he do?
Until they were finished.
Until it was what?
Until they were finished.
Until it was what?
Finished.
Tell him what he did.
That Moshe commanded the Luyim, which bear the ark of the covenant of Yahuwah.
To do
saying,
what?
Take this book of the law.
And do what?
And put it in the side of the ark of the covenant of Yahuwah.
That's what I do for a living. That's what I do for a living. Y'all know what they told him to do? He told him to take this shofar, and he told him to put it in the side. He never told him to put it inside of it.
That's right.
He told him to put it in the side.
That's right.
Pick me up at 19, make it 28. I told him, they be ready. I just want to know how you understand it. Isn't that right? This is 1928. We got to back it up now. 1928, Ukanon, they're going to call it St. John. 1928. Let's see what the book says. I probably speculate. It's at 19 and 28. Listen to the book.
After this, Yahushua, knowing that all things were now accomplished,
Tell me what happened, Musha.
that the scripture might be fulfilled,
All I'm talking about is scripture. What did he say?
saith, I thirst.
Listen.
Now there was set a vessel full of vinegar, and they filled a sponge with vinegar and put it upon hyssop and put it to his mouth.
Amazing they had hyssop, because that's what they supposed to have when they sprinkled the people.
That's right.
They had it down. Listen.
When Yahusha therefore had received the vinegar,
What did he say? That same yum?
he said, "It is finished."
And he wrote that thing that same yum. See that he wrote it that same yum until it was finished. Listen what happened.
And bowed his head
And did what?
and gave up the ruach.
Yeah, you know what he did? Just drop the mic. I'm done. Drop the mic.
Yes, sir.
Walk off. He done.
Yes, sir.
He said that's all I can do. Drop the mic.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
The Alahym, therefore, because it was the preparation
Then what happened?
that the bodies should not remain upon the toot
Tell 'em why.
on the Shabbat Yom,
Tell him why.
for that Shabbat Yom was a Shabbatum,
What happened?
besought Pilate that their legs might be broken
And what happened?
and that they might be taken away.
Tell him what they did.
Then came the soldiers and brake the legs of the first
And
of the other,
what happened?
which was crucified with him.
Tell him what happened.
But when they came to Yahusha
Yeah.
and saw that he was dead already,
Tell him what did they do?
they brake not his leg.
But what did he do?
But one of the soldiers with a spear
Did what?
pierced his side,
You said pierce him in his chest?
his side,
Stuck him in his throat?
his side,
And tell him what happened.
and forthwith came there out blood and milk.
Just sprinkle the book. Everything he did was significant. Just sprinkle the book. Just sprinkle the book.
Yes, sir.
Tell him to figure it out. Go to him and figure it out. They ain't got no reason to.
That's right.
He got to give you a mind to try to figure it out. He got to give you a mind to look for it. You don't know he lost. You didn't even know you were lost till I told you. Just like when all Yahshua were leading them people, they didn't know they were lost. Tell you, now open their eyes. This is how skilled this man is. This is how skilled the person is you follow. All right, I got to finish up something and let y'all go. Y'all forgot about it. Don't worry about it. 27, Mata Yahoo 27. We left off, what, at 23, 24? I know I had that. Alahym 9 and 19. We done read it, how Mushah took the book, sprinkled the people. I'll tell you that it was therefore necessary. Things that Shamin had to follow the same pattern. So we know this. We're good. We got this covered. Listen to what they said. We left off 9:25. 25. 9:25. This is Mata Yahoo 27 and 25. And he got me Malachim 22. And hold it for me. Listen to the book.
Then answered all the people and said, His blood be on us and on our children.
Listen what happened.
Then released he Barabbas unto them, and when he had scourged Yahusha, he delivered him to be crucified.
Listen.
Then the soldiers of the governor took Yahusha into the common hall, and gathered unto him the whole band of soldiers. And they stripped him, and put on a scarlet robe. And when they had platted a crown of thorns, they put it upon his head, and a reed in his right hand. And they bowed the knee before him, and mocked him, saying, Hail, Malach of Yahudim.
What happened?
And they spit upon him, and took the reed, and smote him on the head.
Tell him what happened.
And after that they had mocked him, they took the robe off from him, and put his own raiment on him, and led him away to crucify him.
That's good enough. Pick me up right quick. I got to go, Brian. Pick me up. Aleph, Malachim, they're going to call 1 King 22 and 1. Now jump down. Book right.
Yes, sir.
Ain't it right? All day long. It's Aleph, Malachim, 1 King. This is 22 and 1. Some of them already got it. They ain't got it. How many of y'all already got it? All right, that's good. Let's see what happened. This is 21. Yeah, 22 and 1. Listen.
And they continued 3
And
years.
pick me up there. Brandon, hold me. Someone try to finish up over him. Aleph, Shamuel 17:37. This is Aleph, Malachim 22, 1 King 22. You got to go from Kings to Malachim. Yeah. 1 Kings, they'll call it 22 and 1. Listen what happened.
And they continued 3 years without war
And tell them what happened.
between Syria and Yashral.
See, that's make a Daud was fighting against Syria. The Philistines came up anyway, Syria. No, I was thinking about all Yahshua, and they came up, the Syrians came no more in the 6th chapter of Malachim, 2nd Malachim. But listen.
And it came to pass in the 3rd year that Jehoshaphat, the Malach of Yehuda, came down to the Malach of Yashral. And the Malach of Yashral said unto his servants, Know ye that Ramoth in Gilead is ours.
And this, what year was this now? You said what year was this? When what happened?
In the 3rd year
Pay attention.
that Jehoshaphat, the Malak of Yehuda,
Did what?
came down to the Malak of Yasharal.
I can put that together for you too, right quick. Mark 15, 17. I got to work backwards. Y'all know there's more work now. 17, make it your Ukanon. I'm going to give me your Ukanon. Your Ukanon 19. This is Mark chapter 15, verse 17. Make it 16. 15, 16. Listen to the book. Mark 15, 16. Your Ukanon, they call St. John 19. Listen to the book so I can finish all this stuff up and drop the mic. Listen.
And
I finished all in the same unit. Listen.
And the soldiers led him away into the hall, called Praetorium, and they called together the whole band. And they clothed him with purple, and plaited a crown of thorns, and put it about his head, and began to salute him, Hail, Malak of the Yahudim.
Yeah.
And they smote him on the head with a reed, and did spit upon him, and bowing their knees, worshipped him. And when they had mocked him, they took off the purple from him, and put his own clothes on him, and led him out to crucify him.
Stop right there. Pick me up at your Ukanon 19. Your Ukanon, St. John 19. We got to come back to 15:19. Well, yeah, 15:19, 15:21, Brandon?
20.
15:20. You hold a 15:20 Mark. I got your Ukanon, they call St. John 19. Let's see what the book says. Listen to the book.
And Pilate wrote a title and put it on a tooth.
Listen.
And the writing was Yahusha of
Pay
Nazareth,
attention. What was the writing?
the Malak of the Yahudim.
What was the writing? He wrote a title. What was it again?
And the writing was Yahusha of Nazareth,
Yeah.
the Malak of the Yahudim.
Tell them what happened, son.
This title then read many of the Yahudim.
Tell them what
For
happened.
the place where Yahusha was crucified
Where was it?
was nigh to the city.
Okay. At 15 and 17 again, Brandon. Mark chapter 15, verse 17. Mark 15, 17. Y'all, who got it? Anybody got it? All right, let's see. 15, 17. He going to jump back over. The other one got to jump back over and get me the book of Alahym, 22 and 1. Let's see what we put together. Listen to the book.
And they clothed him with purple,
Pay
and plaited
attention.
a crown of thorns, and put it about his head, and began to salute him, Hail, Malak of the Yahudim.
Tell me what happened.
And they smote him on the head with a reed, and did spit upon him, and bowing their knees, worshipped him.
Listen.
And when they had mocked him, they took off the purple from him, and put his own clothes on him,
What happened,
and
Brandon?
led him out to crucify him.
Tell them what happened, Brandon.
And they compelled one, Simon, a Cyrenian, who passed by, coming out of the country, the father of Alexander and Rufus, to bear his cross.
What happened?
And they bring him unto the place Golgotha,
Yeah.
which is, being interpreted, the place of a skull.
What happened?
And they gave him to drink wine mingled with myrrh,
What happened?
but he received it not.
Yeah.
And when they had crucified him, they parted his garments, casting lots upon them, what every man should take.
Yeah.
And it was the 3rd hour, and they crucified him.
That's good, Brandon. Pick me up again at Alahym. Alahym. 22 and 1. Let's see what happened. Listen to the book.
And they continued 3 years without war between
Yeah.
Syria and Yasharal.
What happened?
And it came to pass in the 3rd year that Jehoshaphat, the
Hold
Malak
on.
of
What was it again?
the 3rd year,
You said the 3rd hour. What happened?
that Jehoshaphat, the Malak of Yehuda, came down to the Malak of Yasharal.
I know when they came together. That's why they tell you what time when they crucified, the 3rd hour. Or the 3rd year. They came down, they joined together. When he was, they wrote a title. On the title, it said it was Yahusha of Nazareth.
That's right.
That's what they said, the Malak of the Yahudim.
That's right.
That's what they said.
That's right.
I got to prove it out. Pick me up at 27. Matayahu 27. Why I got to do all that? Why y'all just take my word for it? 27, see if they're about 40. Matayahu 27 and 40. So I can get through. So why y'all got me going all across that book like this? Let's see what happened. 27 and 40. Matayahu 27 and 40. Listen to the book.
And saying, Thou that destroyest the temple,
And do what?
and buildest it in 3 yamim,
Tell me what happened.
save thyself.
Yeah,
If thou be the Ben of Alahym,
Yeah.
come down from the cross.
yeah.
Likewise also the chief Kohanim mocking him, with the scribes and elders said,
What?
He saved others,
Yeah.
himself he cannot save.
Tell me what happened.
If he be the Malak of Yasharal,
Hold on, you said the 3rd. What happened in the 3rd year? Tell me what happened the 3rd year.
If he be the Malak of
He do
Yasharal,
what?
let him now come down from the cross, and we will believe him.
I already know when he came down. He came in the 3rd hour, in the 3rd year. The Malak of Yasharal. See, he tied y'all up. That's why he let him write a 2 on the title and say he was the Malak of Yahudim. And it was the 3rd hour, which would be the 3rd year for you. That's when the Malak of Yasharal came down. Why else would they say about the Malak of Yasharal? The title said the Malak of the Yahudim. Don't worry about it. People be too slow to catch stuff like that, don't they? Why would they tell you about the 3rd hour? What difference that make to you? Because you need to know that when he came down to meet him, it was in the 3rd year. Don't worry about it. It's not for slow people. We done went all over the book. Come on, I'm in that 20, still 20, all of my, I ain't even want none of this stuff. Go and jump down about verse, I don't know, jump down to give me about verse 13 so I can get through. All of Alahym 20 to 13, make it 15. Let me see what 15 say. So I can get these people out, these kind people. Listen to the book.
And the messenger that was gone to call Mikyah spake unto him, saying, Behold now, the Dabarim of the Nabaim declare Ta'ub unto the Malak with one mouth. Let thy Dabar, I applaud thee, be like the Dabar of one of them, and speak that which is Ta'ub.
Listen.
And Micaiah said, As Yahuwah liveth, what Yahuwah saith unto me, that will I speak. So he came to Malak, and the Malak said unto him, Mikyah, shall we go against Ramoth Gilead to battle?
I don't know how you did that. Pick the name up right and then go. Come on.
Mine.
Don't worry about it. Listen, you ain't young as you to be. Probably 3rd hour, 3rd year, your mind and everything come back together.
That's right. That's right.
Meet right back up.
That's right.
Come on. You all right. Listen.
To battle, or shall we forbear? And he answered him, Go and prosper, for Yahuwah shall deliver it into the hand of the Malak. And the Malak said unto him, How many times shall I adjure thee, that thou tell me nothing but that which is Amat in the name of Yahuwah? Yeah. And he said, I saw all Yasharal scattered upon the hills, as sheep that have not a shepherd.
So what happened?
And Yahuwah said, These have no master.
What he want them to do?
Let them return every each to his house in Shalom.
So you found out again what happened to the sheep. He scattered them to go right back to their house. So that's another question for you. Finish up.
And the Malak of Yasharal said unto Jehoshaphat, Did I not tell thee that he would Nabah know Ta'ub concerning me, but Rasha? And he said, Hear thou, therefore, the Dabar of Yahuwah. I saw Yahuwah sitting on his throne, and all the host of Shamayim standing by him, on his right hand and on his left. And Yahuwah said, Who shall persuade Ahab, that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead?
Yeah.
And one said on this manner, and another said on that manner. And there came forth a Ruach, and stood before Yahuwah, and said, I will persuade him.
How?
And Yahuwah said unto him, Wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying Ruach in the mouth of all his Nabaim.
Yeah.
And he said, Thou shalt persuade him, and prevail also.
Listen.
Go forth, and do so.
Listen.
Now therefore, behold, Yahuwah hath put a lying Ruach in the mouth of all thy Nabaim.
Listen.
And Yahuwah hath spoken evil concerning thee.
See that? Listen.
But Zedekiah, the being of Chaniah, went near and smote Mikyah on the cheek, and said, Which way went the Ruach of Yahuwah from me to speak unto thee? And Mikyah said, Behold, thou shalt see in that Yom, when thou shalt go into an inner chamber to hide thyself.
Yeah.
And the Malak of Yasharal said, Take Mikyah and carry him back unto Ammon,
Tell him what happened.
the governor of the city, and to Joash the Malak's ben, and say, Thus saith the Malak, Put this fellow in the prison, and feed him with bread of affliction, and the mem of affliction, until I come in Shalom.
Yeah.
And Mikyah said, If thou return at all in Shalom, Yahuwah hath not spoken by me.
Listen.
And he said, Hearken, O every one of you. So the Malak of Yasharal and Jehoshaphat the Malak of Yehuda went up to Ramoth Gilead.
Y'all see what happened? What happened?
And the Malach of Yasharal said unto Jehoshaphat,
That's what he did.
I will disguise myself
And what happened?
and enter into the battle.
What happened?
But put thou on thy robes. And the Malach of Yasharal disguised himself and went into the battle.
See what happened? See what y'all did miss. We've been kind of talking and going to 27th chapter book of Matthew. When they put the scarlet robe on Yahusha and the crown on his head, and they start bowing the knee. You notice he didn't move till after they took that off. He got it from Daoud. When they put on Shaul's armor, the male coat, he said he was finna go. He said, but I hadn't proved this. I know you're missing. You'd have paid attention. He told you in the book of Mark, told you the same thing when they dressed him. He didn't go anywhere because he realized I hadn't proved this. He couldn't go up with that. But see, you weren't supposed to catch it. Then that leave me jobless. You could have seen what been no need for me to be able to show it to you. And for those that caught as I was going, you only caught it because I led you that way.
That's right. That's right.
Same way all y'all should did when he told the people. You only got that because you were led there.
That's right.
Now open their eyes. Because you wouldn't have seen nothing until I showed it to you.
That's right. That's right.
And now
Yes.
open their eyes.
That's right.
See, that's how important it is for you to understand the plan of salvation and not sit around and take the thing. When they tell you about how we have to get a more earnest heed to the things we heard, listen, anytime, you'll forget about it. You'll forget about it. This whole thing is this story. You just forget about it. You'll forget about it the whole time. Not even see it. You know, it's amazing. Who was he supposed to persuade to go up again? What was that guy's name?
Malach of Yasharal.
What was his name? Ahab.
Ahab.
Who going to persuade love to go and do that? Who going to persuade love to do that? Can you imagine somebody got to persuade love to do that? You don't know your writers even told you about love, about Alahym. Alahym is love. He is Ahab. That's what you had to persuade. You had to persuade love to do that. You had to convince love to go up and do that and know he's going to fall. That's good.